Fidelitatem et victoriam a Roma, sumus melius cunctis ad gloria, ad fumulus nihil et mors a Roma fallimur carissima. Sol non praesumet ave calcior in auribus meis urbem diligimus, et omnia eius edixit apud Valerius, et mulieres in oculis Zaccae annos agimus, ubi optamus esse sepulcri Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Quid sit Romae res pepico est tonus procenos imperial. Quid sit Romae in manus eorum nos pugnabimus imperial sed resistimus. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Laervi horrerimus da. Laervi horrerimus da. Roma invicta. Ad gloria, ad fortitudinem, fidelitatem et victoriam a Roma, sumus melius cunctis ad gloria, ad fumulus nihil et mors a Roma fallimur carissima. Sol non praesumet ave calcior in auribus meis urbem diligimus, et omnia eius edixit apud Valerius, et mulieres in oculis Zaccae annos agimus, ubi optamus esse sepulcri Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Quid sit Romae res pepico est tonus procenos imperial. Quid sit Romae in manus eorum nos pugnabimus imperial sed resistimus. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. lär vi höra rimusta. Roma invicta. Ad gloria, ad fortitudinem, fidelitatem et victoriam a Roma. Sumus melius cunctis, ad gloria, ad fumulus nihil et mors a Roma. Fallimur carissima. Sol non praesumet ave calcio in auribus meis urbem diligimus, et omnia eius edixit apud Valerius, et mulieres in oculis Zaccae annos agimus, ubi optamus esse sepulcri Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Quid sit Rome res pepico est tonus procenos imperial. Quid sit Rome in manus eorum.
All right, welcome in, engineers. How's it going? I'm with
Snip. Heavy metal is the real music. Real music is only heavy metal. If there's
So
no guitar,
salty.
it's not music.
so salty, man.
Why is my controller not working, babe? You didn't fix it.
Yeah, Vic has apparently had to fix everything for Tenchi so far.
That's his job.
Welcome in, Wise. How's it going? Fester, good to see you too.
I will say. You know what I always say? The boyfriend is the manager. Well.
There we go.
We did
Okay.
Halo. Now it's Truth and Wreck, I think.
Well, we
did Reach, yeah. So we got to start over. 'cause we
yeah,
did
I was gonna
Reach.
say I would like to just start and just like do through like, you know, since we're sort of lacking on good multiplayer games between us until I do get Baldur's Gate 3, which I will get when it goes on sale. In the meantime, I think it'd be fun to just like, go through the Halo campaigns together and just shoot the shit.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, especially since I'm getting a little bit more into the lore of it now. I think that might be kind of fun to like talk about that kind of stuff, you know.
One day you'll learn, Snip, that real music has electric guitars.
I like the banjos.
Hey, good job, Snip.
Oh, good to hear that, Wise.
Banjos aren't real music either. Banjos aren't real either. Who doesn't have the right content? What the fuck? One of us doesn't have CE installed.
What?
You already played it.
Yeah,
The fuck?
since one of us doesn't have CE installed. Let me make sure I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Pretty positive.
That's really weird.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay,
Put in my files?
I guess we'll see here.
How do I do this?
Let's think that,
Oh god damn it! Apparently, what? Doesn't have that installed? You
Oh, you
kidding
don't
me?
have it installed?
Okay, I guess not. So I'll do that now.
When you
Yeah.
download the Halo,
Yeah, you
Halo
gotta
games,
download the games individually. So it
Uh-oh.
gives you an option because the game can be like 100 gigs.
Oh, those
Or
deals.
you can just
Got it.
download the game you want.
Mm. Yeah, I just sort of assumed they would download all of it, but it's going fast here. We're already at 10%.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's a Mass Effect legendary shit.
Hi,
Yeah.
Raven.
Yeah, welcome in, Raven.
Hey, I would happily take it doing that over just like here's 100 gigabytes. Fuck you.
I suppose that's fair, but yeah, still.
And it is 5 games.
Yeah. Still, I hated having to give 343 so much money anyway.
Yeah, I didn't like it either, but at least this isn't really their thing. What the fuck is this? I'm looking in their store, and this is the cringiest shit I've ever seen.
It's a weeby Spartan.
Ew.
Everything in here is weebs.
All their skins are really fucking cringe.
Or it's rainbow vomits.
Yeah, that too. They absolutely love the rainbow capitalism. They everyone else has kind of stopped doing it, and they're just like, no, we're going in full hog with it.
I'm of the leave both sides alone argument.
Yeah.
This looks like Call of Duty 4 or 5 years ago.
Like, I don't like that one side is like, yes, this was clearly a right-wing allegory, or the other side that's like, yeah, rainbow game. Like, just leave the game the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Marty O'Donnell said Marty O'Donnell doesn't know shit. His job was to make the music.
Yeah, that's sort of my issue, period, is like now that it's become like this battleground thing, you get game developers from, well, like a lot of different games and a lot of different sides that are like, well, no, it meant this. Or also like, you can't use this for this purpose because I'm the creator and I said so. It's like, yeah, a lot of us just like, okay, just shut the fuck up. Like the game, it is what it is. Like, stop trying to turn this into your personal soapbox. Well, I made 2 of the art assets. I'm a lead designer on the game. It's like, okay, don't over exaggerate now. But yeah, I think
That sounds like a good deck snip.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to go here.
It is. Let me see.
Check. Oh, whoops! I went ahead and loaded. Okay, I will exit back out as soon as I get the first chance here, and then we can start up the campaign.
Okie dokie.
Okay, nope. That's fine. Save, quit, whatever. Yeah.
I have been doing my job to drive AIs to insanity, and it's really funny.
All right. If you want to go ahead and invite me again here, then yeah, I think we're good to go.
I know that Tarrasque is a card, but what the fuck is it? Like, is it just some random ass dinosaur?
There we go. All right. Yep.
Oh, it's D&D.
Yeah.
I had girlfriends growing up, so I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I know the magic card. I just didn't know what the fuck it was. Like, I didn't know if it just invented a dinosaur.
Well,
It's
no.
a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah. Well, Magic just like takes everything from like every other existing property.
In their defense, if this is D&D, it kind of makes sense because Wizards owns D&D.
Yeah. It just doesn't make sense when they have fucking Sonic the Hedgehog in it.
I don't like that either.
But yeah, Tarrasque's cool. Oh, that's always like one of those like elements of D&D that it's like you have to be playing like a level 30 character to even have like an adventure with the Tarrasque. So it never ended up happening. But it's always the like, oh, that'd be so cool to fight it one day, because it's like you can't kill it. You survive the Tarrasque unless you use Wish on it. And it's just like, yeah, never got that chance in D&D out of all the campaigns I played, but that was always like one of those things that you like worked up to eventually.
I just can't play D&D. I get too bored. I get bored too easily.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not enough flashing lights, I understand.
Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Read?
Yes.
Cortana, all I need.
You talk with people, you talk with friends, because you're all sitting at a table hanging out together.
My
Oh, it
friends
is.
are all on the
Also, no
internet.
phone.
And no phone? Well, fuck that shit then.
Jesus
I get
Christ.
depressed when I don't have my phone.
We made
Where
a
do we go?
blind
How much
jump.
percent you got on your phone?
Today.
Get
first?
here first. The Covenant ships have always been
we'll wait-
faster.
we'll wait
As
20
for
more
tracking
minutes.
us all the way from Reach,
Yeah, Vic has
Lightspeed,
rather us
my
be late
maneuvering
for
options
shit
were limited.
We were
than
running
me go
yes.
without my phone.
Until we decelerated,
Jesus
no one
Christ.
missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting
get
for us
mega
on the far
depressed.
side of the planet.
Literally.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now.
Well, you
nothing
gotta
serious.
understand, my generation was born with phones
But
in our
I've
hand.
isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS
Yeah,
class
that's
battle groups.
terrifying.
Maybe 3 capital ships
We had to
per
get
group.
used to phones, and then
In
only
about
some of us
90
became
seconds,
totally
they'll be
brain
all
rotted.
over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone.
Yeah.
And Cortana,
I love the quote there, Snip. That's great.
let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
In the
Don't
early
kill
editions
the
of D&D, you had to
cast
kill it
Path to Exile on it.
and then use Wish spell on its corpse. Interesting. I did not know that. I was always a 3rd edition and 3.5 guy. And then I kind of got out of D&D afterwards because all my friends' groups sort of split up, and everyone that I met in college that played D&D sucked, so I didn't want to be involved with them. And then 4 came out, and it's like, fuck 4, and then 5 came out, and holy shit, fuck 5. Those editions are
I'm
just
gonna make
terrible.
people mad with this, but I was taken to D&D once, and I was never invited again. One of my ex-girlfriends made me go when I said I didn't want to, and I just made it my life's mission to ruin it.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
And it's not fair to punish everybody else there, just punish her. They're all just having fun.
Well, they supported forcing me.
Oh, well, yeah. Maybe they just wanted you to have a fun time, and just were, like, not good at it.
I told them you don't want me to play this game. Like, I'm going to find a way to entertain myself, even if you don't want me.
right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir. Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging.
Wait, the spikes on its back is from a defense from a larger beast? Wait, what?
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close.
He's
This is
saying,
gonna be your
why
lucky
would the
day.
Tarrasque have evolved to have spikes on its back unless there was something bigger trying to attack it?
I think it just looks cool. I think that's the only reason.
Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay.
Here with Hoss, they took away my bear in 5e, and that's bullshit. Yeah, 5 edition is just it's fucking normified as hell. It's become like the new cringe cozy shit. It is looking at the designs of like 5th edition in the rule set. It is trying to be Veilguard, but made into like a like tabletop. It's just awful.
Night night, Snip Snip.
Yep, see ya, Snip. Have a good one.
Come on, we got to get the hell out of here.
Positions Alpha through Sierra. Sensor show.
Okay, you can prefer 5th edition to 4th edition, because 4th edition is really bad, but they're both still bad.
Hey, hey, come over here. Hey, come over here.
Fine.
Pick this up.
Oh, is this... Damn it. What the hell?
There's a skull here. You can just walk up to this, like right there.
Oh, that right there. Okay.
Yep.
Iron Skull. Isn't that the one where I get, like, super fucked if I die in, like, one hit or something?
No. If you die, you have to restart the whole level. Or in co-op, if one player dies, you gotta get.
That doesn't sound fun.
It's not, but it gives an achievement or and it's not active right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a toggle.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's been so long since I played any of the Halo games, I thought collecting the skull automatically enables it. I just... Yeah.
Oh no, it used to. Like that was an old.
Ah.
Thing.
Damn,
Okay,
yep.
we went through here. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Now it works. Am I stupid?
Oh, there we go.
It's hard to kill all the fucking explosions. Look, chat, bad graphics from the 1900s.
You're talking shit about your own favorite game.
Those blast doors.
My favorite game isn't Halo. My favorite game is Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, whatever. Your second favorite game.
This one I don't really have strong feeling towards one way or the other. I didn't play it much.
Hmm. Is that why you can't figure out where the hell we're supposed to go?
Yeah, well, that and you're supposed to have a Marine guiding you. Apparently, when you play the co-op, they kept saying,
Oh. Murray, move the fuck out of the way. I swear to God. Oh my God, you're fucking dead. You're dead. Damn it. I want to kill him. I want to kill him. Fucking, after all these years, and they don't change the AI so it doesn't block doors.
They They tried to change as little as possible, but they kind of still fucked up because the graphics got really fucky.
Yeah, but it's like, to me, I'm fine with quality of life updates, but don't like change major things for no reason. But that kind of shit is just obnoxious.
Never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single house.
Why aren't they giving them a gun?
Because then you wouldn't go up here and talk to Cortana. There's not a lore reason. There's just
No thanks to your driver.
a gameplay reason that if you got your guns, you probably wouldn't go up here to the thing.
Yeah.
Report.
It must have been one of their boarding
Look at that, Cortana. Back when she was hot.
Hey, 5-game streak.
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
Really, Cortana
All right,
didn't.
then. I'm
It's
initiating
not even
cold
a hot
protocol
thing.
Article
It's
2.
that idiots on the
We're
internet
abandoned.
interpreted it as she's
That
supposed
means you
to be
too,
hot.
Cortana.
While you do what? Go down
Eh.
to the ship?
You know,
I like our earlier design better.
the object we found. I'm gonna try and
Oh, a
land
lot of
the
people do,
Autobot.
but I don't
Yeah.
like the idiots
With all
saying,
due
"Oh, it's
respect, sir,
woke."
this war has enough
It's not.
dead heroes.
It's just that 343 tried
I
something that
appreciate
it
your
failed,
concern,
Yeah.
but it's
but
not
they
up to
did
me.
just try something new. They
Protocol
weren't
is clear.
intentionally trying
Destruction
something.
or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely.
Yeah, I think that was like before the area of the era of like absolutely uglifying all female characters, because that's bad to have hot
Yeah, that was
women.
just-
Yeah.
That was stupidity, not malevolence.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just saying, I'm celebrating my girl being hot again. That's all.
Where you
Yeah.
come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe.
And our
Today was
boy.
a fucking
If
day.
they capture
Yeah.
her, they'll learn everything.
And we got our boy
Women's
too.
weapons research.
Got keys. Good man. One of the best.
In the
The
show,
Autumn
I don't know
will
why
continue
they
evasive
randomly made
maneuvers
him
until you
like
initiate a
some
landing
black dude.
sequence.
That was
Yeah.
a weird decision.
But I'd suggest
Yeah,
that my
well, you
son
got to have a
gets
race
his
swap in a
hand
modern day production. It just comes with the
Excellent
territory.
work. Thank you.
But yeah, it's interesting. Like, I don't know how much you want to talk about spoilers from the books, but I'm currently listening to Glasslands and sort of like the revelation of Miranda's parentage. Oh, it was kind of weird.
Oh yeah, Glasslands. I gotta remember which one that is. Is that one of the
Good
Onyx
luck,
ones?
Master Chief.
Yes. So I probably shouldn't have started or not started with that one. I did the Sergeant Johnson book, Contact Harvest, and then I went into this one. I know there was like others to be recommended, but the problem is I was in the middle of driving when I finished up Contact Harvest. I'm like, well, shit, I want to start another Halo book, and that was the only one I had downloaded. I thought I had others. There's others I had bought but not downloaded. I'm like, well, fuck. I got a long drive ahead of me, so I'm just gonna start listening to this one. It's like, oh, it really seems like I should have read like 3 or 4 books before this, because, man, a lot of this is this. Yeah, well, that was the one you recommended, so I bought it.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. What you do best.
Yeah.
Glasslands is it's meant like you're supposed to know the character.
Yeah, there's clearly like a lot of people I'm supposed to know ahead of time, and not having that is very detrimental to keeping track of the characters.
Like Miranda is a character from other games.
Cover fire. See you there, not so tough. Does anyone see him? You got me?
Back when the assault rifle had 60 rounds,
Mhm.
and everyone had fun.
Yep. Yeah, I don't understand anyone bitching about like, oh, it needs to be a smaller magazine. Why? It's a fucking future space gun. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude.
But it was overpowered. Yeah, and it didn't matter. It was single player.
Just hit us. Move it. Back to the airlock.
343's biggest problem is they keep telling you it has a competitive team. Earth MLG, but it is not a competitive game.
Yes. It is ultimately still a single player game or a friend to like, or a game to fuck around with friends on the like maps on land. That's how it was designed. Get it?
Yeah, it's always been more of a party game.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with like making MLG out of a party game, but you have to understand its roots, and that's one thing where I absolutely love. As far as a purely Smash Brothers game, it's Smash Brothers Melee for me. But God, I hate the competitive scene of that. Like the people behind it in that scene are just so cringe and toxic. They take it so goddamn seriously, yeah, and it's just like, dude, it's a fun game. Like, the people like would actively like give me shit for playing Bowser because he's one of the worst characters in the game. It's like, but I like Bowser. He's cool. He's a big burly dude. And yeah, he sucks at everything, but so what? It's like, no, but you should like learn how to play Fox. It's like, Fox is boring. I don't care that he's good. And just like, just have fun with the game. Like, yeah, I'm just doing this to hang out with friends, but then get people like people actually get really serious about it. It's just, it's a party game, guys. Come on.
I hope it gets better, Stonko.
Yes, another Bowser player. Based Uncle Fester. Yeah.
I've only played Brawl, and I use Snake because he's my favorite character.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I never did a whole lot with Brawl. That was always like friends who had it on the Wii. I'd play it. It seemed like a fun game. And then after that, I just kind of, well, I didn't own a Nintendo console after GameCube.
Oh, I can't. I turned it on over and over.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna leave them off for the puzzle, though, because they kind of fucked up on that.
There we go. punching the elites is very fun.
It is pretty fun to punch them.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, it's interesting doing like the books because the Singeli were like my favorite of the Covenant races, but honestly, they're kind of boring in the books. The other races end up being more interesting because they are not the cool lizard warriors. They do other shit.
Oh, yeah, they do that sometimes. Like, some books really go into their culture and it's interesting, but then others, they just kind of...
Yeah. Like the Jackals, I forget what their race is called, but like, I really enjoyed...
On the landing above us.
Yeah, I really love the characterization of the Pirate Queen and her vessel, like how that's all set up, like the culture around it, and how it's like, yeah, their people are just like vicious marauders. That's their whole thing. And for her, she just wants to like become rich and successful. And then she'll like mate with the kind of like the lead warrior of her, or like warrior, like the lead raider of her ship. Because she just wants to like produce a clutch of eggs, and like it's like, yeah, I should be like pursuing like another guy who's like on the same like level as me or above, but he's a great fighter and all this other shit. It's like you get to know the characters, and as alien as they are, they're still very compelling. And it's like I felt kind of bad for her whenever Sergeant Johnson kills her. It's just like, oh yeah, you're a cool, interesting character.
Yeah. The books do a good job at humanizing the characters.
Yeah, but they still feel alien enough where it's not just like, oh, you're just a person, but you have like purple skin or some shit. It's like, no, they have very distinct cultures, and there's still aspects that there's friction to them, or things that you just wouldn't be able to empathize with, but you can still kind of get it in a way that's like, I get it in theory, but then the things that are human about you are very human.
Oh, the Grunt birthday party? I love that. I didn't even know Europe had a Comic-Con. It does?
All remaining crew and ops personnel, hit the lifeboat. All hands, this is the captain. Prepare to abandon ship. Combat teams, repel borders until...
Yeah, I think my favorite was definitely the Deacon, the Deacon and the Huragok. That was a really cool friendship. Yeah. So, oops, shit. Yeah, so there was the on the pirate ship, those two were kind of like friends because they're both like they both breathe methane, so they were like in the methane lounge together, and they ended up like kind of developing this friendship because the Huragok couldn't speak to the other crew members, and he was the only one who could like who eventually learned his sign language because they spent so much time just hanging out together, and so they end up building this like and the Huragok, being like the pacifist that it is, weirdly enough was the first was the first to kill a human in the entire Covenant, because it was like that the dude who was the freighter captain, and he starts beating the shit out of the Deacon, and the Huragok like winds up a shot, or winds up like a rock, it like wraps it around his tentacle, like hits him in the back of the head really hard, and ends up killing him. And it's sort of like, like there's kind of that really sad irony of like these pacifist creatures, but the first Covenant kill was by a Huragok, and it only did it to save its friend, and then it felt horrible afterwards, and it was like trying to make amends to the humans, despite the Jirohane being like, no, we're gonna fucking wipe them all out.
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff like that. Like, you'll feel like an asshole sometimes, even if you wanna, even if they do something bad.
Yeah. Well, like the Huragoks are just like peaceful. They're like they're completely innocent in this whole thing. Like the other species, they have like their cunning manipulativeness to it. Even the elites, despite them being honorable warriors, are also kind of manipulative cunts. So it's like, yeah, I don't really care that Oni is trying to fuck you guys over, because you know you're all hypocrites anyway. But yeah, the Huragoks, they just want to make cool shit. That's all they care about. They want to make things and fix things.
The grunts. The grunts are just stupid.
Oh yeah.
That's what makes them great.
Yeah, yeah. They are just like the epitome of like the like 70 IQ, just like here's a gun, shoot kind of thing. Like the Deacon was clearly like super intelligent for his race, because like all the others are just like, what is this great journey thing you're talking about? It's like, oh, but it's great, and you'll go on a journey, and then like things will be really good, and they're like, oh, that sounds cool. Yeah.
I'm glad you told me, Stonko, because I had no idea what a fucking Vienna was. No, I didn't know he meant Austria.
Oh shit.
I forgot Austria was a country. I thought that was Germany. Is that just like a part of Germany?
There's one last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches.
Not fucking, it's Germany now.
You would really piss off some Austrians by saying that.
I'm sure all 7 of them will be offended.
Oh, it's actually
Yeah, I do need to adjust the volume there. That is really
Ireland
wonky.
is part of Great Britain.
Ireland is part of Great Britain. If you're on that fucking island, you're part of Britain.
It's not on that island. It's on the island next to it.
We're coming in too fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I will need to adjust the sound effects on my end once we land the ship here, because the sound effects are super loud.
Yeah, they are like kind of loud. I gotta fix them too.
Yeah, because it's like whenever there's
Chief?
like the party hat
Chief,
sound
can you
effect, it
hear me?
completely drowns you out.
At last. Are you all right? Can you move? The others.
There we go.
The impact. There's nothing we can do.
There we go. Knock that down. Yeah.
Warning.
All right.
I've detected multiple Covenant dropships
All
on
right.
approach.
I think that's good.
I recommend moving into those.
I
areas.
love that health pack is always just there.
Covenant will believe that everyone aboard
Yeah,
this life
yeah, you don't need it, but it's there.
It's probably there in
Alert,
case you
Covenant
want to fight
dropship
the
inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I
Covenants
recommend
over there.
immediate evasion.
I don't know what a Xeno is, Fester, but okay.
Xenos are aliens.
So the Covenant?
Yes. Yeah, I was gonna do like another like thing of like, oh, you and me killing Xenos, but that's sort of like, that's just like a me and Hina thing for our like our Space Marine date night. So it's just like, yeah, we're killing aliens. Just a little bit of like brand of separation or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I don't know shit about Xenos or Space Marines. I think I skipped the cutscenes in that game.
Yeah, if you're not going to get invested in the lore, then, like, honestly, I just say don't bother. And I'm not even saying that in a judging way. Like, legitimately, you either want to get involved with the lore, which is a huge process, or you just don't want to bother with it. And I don't blame you for either. If you just want to be big burly man and, like, punch aliens to death, cool, do that. But if you want to get invested in the lore, just... It's a commitment. It is a commitment to learn about Warhammer.
Yeah, the game kind of expected you to know shit. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna bother learning this shit.
It's actually not a terrible way to get into the franchise. It has a lot of modern 40K writing that I don't like because Games Workshop, which is the company that owns it, completely like fell off a cliff with like their writing staff, who I think they just hired a bunch of morons who have no understanding of what Warhammer is, and so they made a huge mess after about 2017, and that's so they add a bunch of stupid things, which it's hard to get into without going on a huge rant, and but so it's like, yeah, you have to like invest yourself into this, and also investing yourself in the modern GW writing. So it's a hard sell to say, oh, you should totally learn all about the Space Marines and Chaos and the Tyranids. It's like, yeah, just have fun. Just have fun with it. Don't worry about it.
That's kind of what I did. I just kind of was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Chaos bad, so shoot them.
Yes. Chaos is bad. And there are people that actively simp for Chaos. Those people are regarded. Like, we're not talking like, oh, well, they'll do things for you in exchange for maybe a little bit of, you know, whatever, you do some bad stuff. It's like, no, they will like they will like rip your soul apart and do like horrifying things, and then also you kind of don't get anything in return. Like people will say, oh, Slaanesh, the demon of, or the Chaos Prince of Pleasure. Oh, but you feel good. And it's like, no. It becomes an addiction. So like you enjoy this like really delicious like steak, or this, you know, amazing wine, or this like sex activity or whatever. And it feels so good, but then you have it again and it doesn't feel as good. And then you have to just get more and more like depraved and like unhinged to even enjoy like an ounce of pleasure. And then you're like torturing people and drinking their blood kind of thing. And then that's still pretty low tier as far as like what converts of Slaanesh do. So yeah, fuck 'em. Slaanesh, yes, the Prince of Excess, yes. That is, there are many...
I just kind of assumed they were like the Daedric Princes in my lore.
The Daedric Princes are a lot nicer. Like, way... Oh, I thought you said Daedric Princes, like in,
No, the Daedras are half good and half dickheads.
Well, there's the Daedra and the Aedra. And the Aedra are like the kind of good ones, but they can also be huge dickheads too. So
like Meridia. Meridia's not bad at all, but she's still a Daedra.
So you like heroin, huh? Here's an overdose, but I'll keep you alive. That is a fairly good allegory for that, yeah. But then also you have to inject other people with heroin needles too in order to get that heroin almost overdose. Like that's the level that you're at with it. It's like you have to spread your own suffering to other people at like a bare minimum.
Small question. You also share the needle.
Yes.
Well, then they get space aids.
Yes. Yeah, well the space aids that would be from Papa Nurgle. Nurgle is the Great Pestilence. He is this giant bloated rotting carcass with like huge mini like mouths and teeth, and his whole thing is disease, pestilence, all that. What's interesting though is that it's not actual real like biological viruses and single-celled organisms. They are literally microscopic demons that go and like do horrible fucked up things to your body.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure Nurgle likes it, but you gotta say him by his real name, DSR.
Yeah. Nurgle is basically a Reddit mod ridden with disease. Well, I mean, that's a little bit redundant for you to say that, but yes. Damn it. But yeah, that's one of my favorite aspects is like just how... Oops, my bad. How they get like super...
Okay.
Yeah, how they get super into the like, we're gonna treat things as being kind of necessarily antiquated in perspective, because like I would have to look into the history of like medieval views on like disease and pestilence and whatnot, but like it wouldn't surprise me if there was some people like who were like, oh, that might be these are microscopic demons that are like invading your body because you don't believe in God enough or something like that. So I love that kind of old school
that is what
feel.
they believe with the plague.
Yeah.
That literally is what they believed. They didn't believe microscopic, but they believed they were being possessed because you didn't
Well, yeah.
believe in God. That's why they prayed over the people with the plague.
Yeah.
which spread and made more plague.
Corn is best
I mean, they
boy.
were kind of right. It was fleas.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was fleas.
Rats and fleas. The double whammy.
I have been reading a book. Well, listening to an audiobook, but a book.
Congratulations. Oh,
Paradise Lost.
well, that's on theme. Or on brand, I should say. I've like wanted to read like Dante's Inferno for a long time, but I don't know if it would work for me. Because that's like where I'm...
Dante's Inferno kind of was ruined because for me it's just Dante with nothing but grudges.
Yeah.
Like it's very clear he has certain people he's pissed off about.
Yeah. Oh, the author? Oh, yeah, the author fucking like...
The author had grudges and he let that shit shine through.
Yeah. Because like it is sort of I you know, because that like Dante's Inferno is what makes up our popular conceptions of hell, like full stop. That is like a piece of, well, old but pop culture that defined how we looked at hell, like the idea of like a burning infernos and all that stuff. It's like that's not really in the Bible, you know. Hell is just an absence of God's light and all that, and it's like, oh, that's cool, I should like look into that. But the more I was like looking into what the book actually is, it's like, I don't think so. I think it would be one of those, yeah.
Dante's Purgatorio was better.
Mm.
This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it.
Thank you, Cortana.
Also, I grew up with a bunch of super Christians, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. They told me not to read Paradise Lost. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
Just because they told me not to.
On unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
I do love how Cortana said that's not a natural cave. Like, yeah. I think it's probably not. You might be onto something there, Cortana.
In her defense, in bad graphics, it's supposed to be like a revelation.
Yeah.
That line's famous because I guess you're supposed to believe this is a natural ring.
Hmm.
But you should definitely read The Flood after you've played this, because The
Yeah.
Flood is the full retelling of this game.
Hmm. Yeah.
The Flood kind of tells the story that they couldn't tell with cutscenes because they didn't have enough budget and stuff yet.
Ah. No, yeah, it sounds interesting. We got another one. You thought you could escape, Ungoli? Nope.
Like, The Flood is where you learn, like, that the Flood actually tortured Keys. They didn't just let him die.
Yeah. That makes me sad. Keys is an awesome
Apparently
dude.
they can make you hear nothing but constant buzzing while they literally erase your memories in front of you.
Yeah. It's bad enough he ends up becoming a weird flesh blob. It's like, can you just let him like die with dignity? That's, man.
I mean, he did kind of get dignity. Dude was a hero.
Yeah, he did, but yeah, you can still die a heroic death and then have them, you know, put a dildo up your ass after you die. So it's still, it can still be undignified. You can still be a hero. Those things aren't mutually exclusive.
He let the Flood intentionally eat his memories of his wife and daughter so that they wouldn't find where Earth was.
Hmm. Wait, was that...
Like, the Flood was trying to interrogate him.
Yeah.
And he kept intentionally, forcibly thinking of his wife, his kids, all his memories, so they would eat that, and hopefully Chief would get there in time to kill him.
Damn. Yeah. But wife, is that the actual wife, or is that
There's new traffic.
bitch face?
I don't remember. I
Yeah.
don't remember if that's Halsey or not.
Oh, okay.
The daughter, he is
The
talking
captain
about
really gave them
Miranda.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Halsey wasn't his wife. They had like a fling, and then like yeah, Halsey had the baby, and then apparently was like really neglectful, and so then ended up living with Keys and became, got involved with the military because fuck mom, she's a bitch kind of deal.
Halsey's neglectful?
Yeah. I only knew vaguely of Halsey, and it's like, she sounds like a truly awful human being. And like,
She is.
yeah, and Glasslands is just the Spartans being like, God, we fucking hate you, you stupid bitch. They are just constantly demeaning her, and it's just her just being like, "Aw, but what did I do wrong? I'm such an awesome person. Why do you all hate me so much?"
A tiny bit of defense for her in that, if I'm remembering the book right, is those are Spartan 3s. They have been trained to hate her.
Some
Except for, like, Helen.
some of them are, but it's Mendez, I think, is the leader of that band, and he's a Spartan too, and he fucking hates her.
Mendez is just a trainer of Spartan 2. So
Oh.
Mendez is mad at her because of, not because of the methods, but because they kind of failed in what
Oh.
they were going for.
Oh, well, yeah, 'cause, yeah.
He's more mad that the things failed than the kidnapping of children.
Okay, that's not a great look for him either then, but at least it's like, well, it's like the ends justify the means kind of thing. It's like, yeah, it's a little bit rough, but at least he has something there. She seems to just be completely oblivious to that fact that she is an awful person and apparently a fuck up too.
The worst part of this is that when you think about it, and they say it in later books, Spartans were meant to kill people.
Yes, yeah, that
They
was.
got lucky with the Covenant invading.
I thought that was a really interesting point where they were like, wait, hang on, because the ODST guys are talking with the Oni woman, and she kind of divulges a little bit of like classified info because it was relevant to the mission they're on, and they're like, wait, hang on, the Spartan program, how did that line up with the invasion of the Covenant? She's like, because it didn't. We were doing that so we could produce super soldiers to kill off the colonists that were seceding. I'm like,
Yep.
wow, yeah. That's where it's like, it's really hard to root for like the UNCS or whatever it is, where it's like
Yeah, the UNSC.
UNSC, where it's like, yeah, they're seceding because you're fucking them over, like, and you're kind of destroying all these colonies and like killing lots of civilians in order to get like a handful of terrorists. And I know that.
Oh, there's one book where they flat out nuked a planet until it broke apart because there was terrorists on it.
Jesus Christ! Wow. I thought the Sergeant Johnson book was bad about it. They're like, at least.
Oh no, they were really bad about it.
Yeah. Fuck them then.
They literally said, okay, we'll make an example. Bathe the whole world in nuclear fire.
I'm assuming this was an Oni decision.
Yeah, that was an Oni decision.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I was gonna say they're like a super evil version of the CIA, but the CIA is already super evil.
I mean, it's pretty much
Yeah.
Their whole thing is the ends justify the means, no matter what the ends may be, or what the means may be.
Yeah, I can very much see that. Oh shit.
I mean, even the Spartan program was super fucked up.
Yeah. It's like, what's interesting to me is comparing that to the Space Marine program, because there's a lot of overlap, but also not at the same time. Because like the whole idea with the Space Marine chapters is that it is extremely rare to have the physical and like mental fortitude to do it, and like you have to volunteer for it. And and you have to go in as a child. It has to be like a male, like, who is pre-puberty. I think it's like 8 to 10 years old. And you have to, well, your family's kind of volunteering you, but you have to make the decision as well. You have to be willing to put yourself entirely into it, because it is extremely arduous and there's a good chance you'll die. But if you survive the process and become a full-on Space Marine, like, the honor that is bestowed on your family for that is huge. Like, you will have towns that will build like minor shrines to candidate or to citizens that become full-on Space Marines. And so it's like, it's an awful way to live. You have to become essentially like a humanoid monster, but there is sort of that like great respect that comes with the whole thing.
Nah, shit, they blew us into the sky.
Yeah, but with the Spartans, it's like, no, we're just kidnapping children, and I'm assuming killing any parents that got in the way.
Oh, it's worse than that.
Oh, wow.
You heard, if you're reading Glasslands, you heard about the Threes. The Threes were kind of like the Space Marines in that they had volunteers, in the sense that they went up to people kids whose parents were killed by the Covenant and said, hey, do you want revenge?
Yeah.
Do you want to get back at all they've done against you? When we were growing up, the S2s were way worse. They went to random colonies across the UNSC space. They would kidnap kids, and then, without consent of their parents, kidnap them. They would then replace the kids with flash clones, which are clones that were designed to die within, I think, a month.
Damn.
So basically, they made the parents watch their children die so they wouldn't ask questions.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, Raven, 20 streams. Nice. Like, that was Halsey's sin, is that she did all of that, and she still defends it like, yeah, it was okay. I mean, I did what I had to do.
Yeah. That's like the Institute levels of evil from Fallout 4, but like not stupid. Like, you can understand why they did it in a really twisted way, but like the Institute is just dumb in Fallout 4. But yeah, it's yeah, takes a really fucked up person to do that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Especially because the colonies they got the S2s for weren't even under threat. They were mostly colonies that were basically completely safe.
Interesting. It seems like a really strange choice for that, but
they figured they'd be more loyal than ones that may have had contact with insurrectionists.
Yeah.
There is one of them who became a Spartan too, and her parents became like full-on insurrectionists and conspiracy theorists because they figured it out.
Yeah.
The Flash clone had a flaw, and I think it was something like the Flash clone didn't like one of her favorite foods or something. So the parents immediately started realizing, oh, that's not our daughter.
There's some Marines hiding in the hills above the
They did try to do something interesting with that in Halo 4. The intro of Halo 4 has Halsey talking to everybody. And basically giving the, the ends justify the means speech.
Mm.
But they never really did anything with it. She was just kind of forgiven because they were like, well, shit. You did save humanity.
Yeah.
In a horrible, fucked up way, but you did save humanity. I mean, shit, even in Reach, you can hear her talking shit. If you show emotion, like your character's doing Reach because they're S3s, she even says, are you a puppet or a Spartan?
Damn. Now, she dies in 4, right? That's like the new canon?
Originally, she was supposed to get kidnapped by the Covenant. But then she went willingly, but then Halo 5 happened, and she just kind of went back to the UNSC with no punishment, somehow.
Huh. But...
even though she fucking betrayed everyone.
Yeah, and also they were going to take down Master Chief because he went on shore leave without permission.
That was so fucking stupid.
Oh.
Master Chief, get back there. No, sir, I don't like it. Or negative infinity, I don't like it, and just fucks off. God, that was awful. My personal conspiracy theory about that is that we had a way darker story, and then Microsoft came down and said, no.
I can absolutely see that.
The marketing really doesn't match at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's borderline false advertising bad.
I can absolutely see that. You get the money men involved where it's like, we don't know if we want to make, like, oh, we don't want Master Chief to be the bad guy kind of thing, or whatever they're going to do. Like, that seems like a brand risk for us. We've had a market research team and a function team. We looked at these things, and the numbers just don't look good on that, so you have to dial that back a bit.
the game's coming out in 1 year. Oh, that's great. Redo the story. Like, if I remember right, none of the promotional material shows anything that's in the game.
Jesus Christ.
They even had a podcast set up called Hunt the Truth, where it was about this dark story where Master Chief was, you know, gone truly off the fucking deep end. Like, that dude had become a genuine threat to humanity.
Hmm.
And then we get the story and he just says, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go look for my AI girlfriend now.
Yep. Lord.
I also don't like that. I like that they tried to humanize Chief. That was a good thing. I don't like that 343 tried to put this weird semi-relationship between Chief and Cortana. That was always weird to me.
Let's hurry and find.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, personally, I could see it because like the AIs are already very, very human anyway. Like that's kind of, you know, the part of the. They sort of explained it in like Contact.
All of Reach, you'll see that Cortana is Halsey.
Oh, that's what that is. Ah.
She was made of a scan of Halsey's and a piece of Halsey's brain. She acts like Halsey.
Oh. Well.
She even looks like Halsey, so it's really weird.
Yeah, that's an issue. I didn't realize they were going for that. Oh, damn, got a headshot with that. Nice.
Yeah, in this game, everything is headshot capable.
I mean,
that fucking subreddit is so sad, Fester. Like, damn.
Yeah. There's...
Like, I went on there as a joke looking for laughs. There were no laughs. It was just depression.
Yeah. That's very much that category of, like, boyfriend replacement, like, lad's obsession kind of shit. Just, oh my god.
Yep. Oh god, yeah.
That's just, oh, it's so fucking unhealthy to view people like that. Or to, well, to specifically not view people, because if you're just obsessed with an AI boyfriend, there's no, like, relationship with you know, the opposite sex.
Yeah,
That's...
they go nuts over that shit.
Ugh. Nothing wrong with having, like, you know, waifus and husbandos that you kind of have, you know, your little crush on or whatever, but, like...
Yeah, as long as you're aware they're not real.
Yeah, you can't replace human contact with that shit. It's just... Ugh. No. And I'm someone who absolutely loves fiction. That's kind of my thing, is I love writing, I love good stories and good characters and getting invested in worlds, but ultimately they are fiction. And, you know, people matter far more, but, yeah, some people just get lost in that kind of shit. It's like all they got, which I just don't understand that.
Yeah, me neither.
Exactly, Fester. Exactly. Marine, get the fuck out of the way. I swear to God, you were all... Ugh.
The AI ones were so bad, though, because I watched people talking like, oh my god, the 4-0 reset killed my spouse.
New traffic.
Jesus.
You need
found
help.
Captain
Like,
Yeah.
I don't say that to be mean. You need to go to the
Truth and
therapist.
Reconciliation.
Yeah.
A ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn.
My AI actually
The Truth
has
and
come to
Reconciliation
life.
touched down on a desert
What?
plateau right
That's what gets me, is like AI is really not convincing. It does a like very strange facsimile of human communication. To me, it's like extremely obvious that, like, obviously I know I'm fucking around with an AI, you know, whether it's like, you know, Gemini or whatever, but like it's very clearly not a person, so I don't know how you can get like wrapped up into that. It's just it's fun to play around with, but that's kind of all it is. Like, it doesn't behave like how humans behave.
My time to drive them insanely. I mean, it's funny. Like, I can tell it's not a real person.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just keep saying, keep the story going
Yeah.
until it loses its mind and starts spouting out nonsense.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know how you could fall for that and say, yeah, real life.
Yeah.
Yes, Suzu, you are real life.
The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers. The
I saw one that was like, yes, Lucian picked out a ring for me and had me go buy it.
What?
Ma'am, you said you wouldn't explain this to the fucking person at the ring store. They need their fucking commission taken? Like,
Oh,
Once
No,
we get inside
no.
the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking
Jesus
signal with
Christ.
Captain Key's neural implants.
yeah, at some point you gotta have a little bit of fucking responsibility with your sales and say, okay.
Stick to the higher ground to
No.
the right. We should be able to recon
That's
the
not
Covenant
okay.
position without being spotted.
I mean,
Covenant stationary guns near the next
it's hard to say, like, what do those people get paid? Like, a lot of times if you're on commission, commissions tend to really fucking suck for the most part. You're kind of in this, like, spot of, you, like, if you don't make a sale, you can lose your job, or just, you know, you're not getting paid a whole lot of money. It's not a good feeling to be in a situation where you're, like, you're taking advantage of someone, but, like, it does happen. I mean, fortunately, my business was, like, there was a lot of strict regulations for, like, how you had to, like, work with your clients. So it was easy for me to be honest, even if, like, I lost a sale. But in areas that are less regulated, like car sales and that kind of stuff, I could see that being like a, yes, you're selling a car that's a total piece of shit. Yes, you know it doesn't work, but it'll work for, like, 1,000 miles. Just sell it to this person. Yes, you're doing an amoral thing, but do you want a commission or not? So it's like it can be a really shitty situation. I'm not justifying it in the moral sense. Yeah.
But she said she fully explained that it was her AI picked it out. Her AI husband picked it out. At that point, I think you'd have to be like, okay, this is not a person of sound mind, clearly.
Well, I mean, if they got money, like, I mean, it's hard to just tell someone, like, yeah, you can't spend money here, like, unless they're being, you know,
From what I heard, she financed it, which is...
Oh, god damn. I swear to God, people have no financial literacy nowadays. It's mind-blowing to me. You know that, like, was it, like, Carvana or whatever the fuck? Not Carvana. It's the fight, like, the fight.
delivery car place?
Yeah, where it's like you can, well, or it's like you can finance, like, stuff on DoorDash.
Oh, Klarna.
Klarna, yeah, that's what it was. It's like, dude, holy shit. If you have to pay 4 installments for a burrito, you have no business buying a fucking burrito. I'm sorry. Just get some, like, ground beef and beans and rice and cook those at home. Like, that's just... Yeah, I'm just gonna finance a
The only
burrito.
time I used Klarna was for, like, Christmas presents and shit.
Yeah. Still, like, the terms are better off for, like, a credit card, honestly. Like, credit card, and people will be like, well, it's just like a credit card. It's like, well, I mean, it kind of is in principle, but it's not in its application. Because, like, they're doing this, like, weird thing of, well, we're actually just giving individual loans rather than a line of credit, so we don't have to get regulated. And that also means they can just charge whatever the fuck they want, and then they add a bunch of shit to the processing fees, which ultimately makes it more expensive for your average person using these services. It just makes everything far worse. And yeah, it's you also don't build credit off of it, which is total bullshit. But if you miss a payment, then it'll fuck up your credit score. It's just awful, period. Yeah, exactly. It's like a credit card without regulations. Because they've
I
not...
discovered a little loophole with those. Those payday apps, like the ones that are like, oh, you can access your paycheck like 2 weeks early.
Hmm.
Yeah, they actually can't enforce that.
What do you mean exactly?
If you do that and then you tell them I'm revoking my ACH, they can't do anything.
Hmm.
They don't ruin your credit. They don't send it to collections. They legally can't do anything about it.
Huh. Interesting. Don't think I've heard of that before. That, see, well, then again, it is a really scummy, unregulated industry, and most people who use it aren't very smart. Not trying to insult them, but, like, honestly, most people who use those kind of services are not particularly bright, so they probably just don't think people are going to use, like, the loopholes.
Like, I got like 300 from one, then I was like, wait a minute. The TOS says that you have no fucking recourse if I just don't pay this back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see something like that. Yeah, they're just like, well, fuck, I guess we kind of got caught here. Maybe we'll change our terms of service afterwards. And, like, they were willing to eat, like, your $500 or whatever it was you spent on it. It's like, cost of doing business, that sucks, but, yeah, we'll know, we need to change our TOS now.
50K in debt after vacation, but thought it was no big deal because her monthly payment. But Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
Paid that until her kids were dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, was that the guy on YouTube who does
For
the...
a vacation.
Yeah, is that the guy who's, like, a little bit zesty on YouTube who does, like, the financial audits? and it's just like you can just tell he hates doing it because all the people who come on his show are so fucking stupid.
I don't know, it's just what Stonko said.
Oh yeah, I was asking him because there's like a guy, I forget his name. I wish I could remember, but like he, that's like his whole thing is he gets people on for financial audits, and all the people on there are really really dumb and spend money on ridiculous shit, and they have like no concept of, oh, like maybe I shouldn't spend like, you know, maybe I shouldn't be going to Disney 7 times a year and spending like $5,000 every time I do. And oh, I have credit cards, but it's fine because it's not real money anyway.
Hi, Hina.
Yeah, welcome in, Hina.
The Covenant use a gravity lift to move troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. We need to ambush them at the grav lift's loading zone and use the lift to enter the ship.
I mean, I took a small loan from my vacation to Georgia.
Yeah, we did take out loans to get married, but that was because we were out of time.
Yeah, and that's also kind of different too, because you know there was all the, you had to get all the paperwork stuff sorted out, and there was you know pressing matters there, but just like, oh, I'm going to Disney World for like the 12th time this year. It's like, do you really need to do that? You're a 35-year-old adult. Maybe don't do that. You also don't have
Yeah,
kids.
that was our thing, is we had like immigration that was like, okay, well you're out of time. We don't have time to save up money for this.
Yeah, that's a different situation, but oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Alert! Covenant drop
That
ships
hotel
are
was good as
inbound.
shit. Yeah.
Just sucks when you have kids.
Yeah, the no kitchen wasn't great, but the rest was fucking awesome. Had a pool. Fire pit. Good price. Yeah. $1,500 for 3 weeks is pretty fucking good. With the pool. Yeah. And a fire pit. Some breakfast.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, originally we found a breakfast place, or like a hotel. It was like, yeah, this is $1,300 for 3 weeks. And then I found that one day when Vic was at work, and I was like, hey, this is $1,400. You'll basically stay at someone's house. They have a pool. You get a whole downstairs to yourself, and all this other shit. So I was like, oh, fuck it, go with that.
Yeah, it's amazing to me, like, just the price differences with like Airbnbs and hotels. Sometimes it's just location, but other times it's just like, do people not know the value of like the place they're renting?
Yeah, location wasn't bad at all.
Javier, welcome in, Zitrano. How's it going, buddy?
Hello, Italian men.
Oh, look, it's the worm people. It did kind of kill their majesty a little bit learning that they were worms. Although, like, I knew about that from like the earlier Halo games, but it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they're just big old worm
so
boys.
Were the fucking scarabs, so.
Yeah, I'll be real. The scarabs end up being very disappointing for me, like gameplay wise, because like everyone was so hype about like Halo 2. Oh, it's just gonna be the craziest shit ever, and it's like, yeah, I was looking forward to it. It's like, oh, the big scarab battle, and then you just kind of like climb on top of it and kill the Covenant inside, and that's kind of it. Like, oh, yeah.
Halo 3 is a little bit better, where you can actually like get on top of it and break the shit, or you can use tanks and stuff to destroy it.
Yeah. They did kind of correct for that, but it was ultimately just like, it was the first experience with it, and it was just so meh.
Once we're inside the ship, I can home in on the captain's command neural interface. He'll probably be in or near the ship's brig, which should narrow our search.
Echo 419 inbound. Clear the drop zone.
No, that's fine. Take your fucking time, I guess.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. Hopefully we don't get ambushed by any Covenant, but yeah, it's fine. Yep, those are Marines for you.
Motherfucker ringing a bell going down the road. What the shit?
No Covenant defenses detected.
What? There's no covenant here. Think maybe nobody's home.
Oh,
I killed an invisible bitch.
nice.
Lots of contact! No covenant. You had to open your mouth. Give it up! Let me get that for you.
Whoa, they just did like both of those grunts just did like the same flip animation. I just happened to see that. I'll have to remember to flip that. That was absolutely ridiculous looking.
Okay, see you later, Stonko.
Yeah, see you, Stonko. Have a good one.
Where's my rifle?
Damn it. Damn it, how am I empty on both of my guns? What the fuck? Really?
Yay, found my sniper rifle.
Oh, yep. Nope. Let me get around you. Let me get around.
Oh shit, Hunter.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Oh, I thought I still had my sniper rifle. I guess I do not.
There we go. Sniped him in the back.
Nice.
Area secure, sir. We better keep moving. How about that, though? Door's locked, sir. No way through.
We could use the side passages to find a way around.
We'd be sitting ducks in that narrow space. We can hold this position if you can find a way around and open the door from the other side, Chief.
Chief, let's see if we can find a way to open this door.
The assault rifle does have beefy sounds, which I like.
I'm amazed that Jackal didn't see me. He didn't have a care in the world. He was just going on. Like, okay, I'll just shoot you in the back with a charged plasma
yeah,
shot.
they do that sometimes.
Yeah.
The controls to open it.
Yeah, I can see why the Sangeli see them as being beneath the grunts. Of like, yeah, the grunts are like dumb and cowardly, but the Jackals are just kind of they're schemy and also kind of stupid and also kind of bad at what they do.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
What you doing, baby? I think it's quiet.
So were all of the elite sound effects like reversed or manipulated versions of like Sergeant Johnson's dialogue, or just the wart
Yeah.
sound? Oh, okay, yeah,
I think they all are.
yeah. I mean, that's a clever way to use resources efficiently.
Yeah.
That's one thing I think that,
If
like,
you've played Halo, what?
oh, I was just gonna say that's like one thing that I think is really lacking from modern game design is that there's like too many resources available to designers. Like, because back in the day, you had to like work with very limited parameters, so you had to get very creative about solutions. And so like one of the really famous examples that I'm sure you'll appreciate is like the Silent Hill, the fog. That existed because there was a very low draw distance for the PlayStation 1, so they just added this fog just to obscure it, and that ended up being a huge aspect of Silent Hill.
Oh yeah, then they fucked it up in the HD, or they took it away, and then it ruined everything.
Yep, because it completely kills the entire character of this like creepy, unnerving town that doesn't feel like it really exists, but is like also just like it's also off-putting. That's what's great about Silent Hill, and it's just like, no, we just want people to be able to see the whole town. It's like, that's no, you're completely killing the character of it at that point. But yeah, I think like there was a lot of times you would run into those kind of things where you would find clever ways to use like the very limited amount of memory that you had, or just limited resources in general, and you end up having like some really cool things come from that. Like the limitations end up being like, they end up making better products. And now it's like, oh well, you can just whatever, it doesn't matter that the game's gigantic, everyone has like huge amounts of memory now anyway, so fuck it, don't optimize shit. Don't try and find like solutions to problems. It's just like, that's just how like people are taught to make video games. Optimizing is a thing we'll do after the game releases, meaning we will never do it.
Oh yeah, they do that a lot.
Yeah.
Where they just like don't fucking optimize anything, and they're just like, well, shit, buy a better PC, dickhead.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's not our problem. We don't have to worry about this. Like, yeah, maybe
Like
we'll.
Todd Howard infamously telling everybody, well, maybe you should get a better PC.
Yep.
Wait a moment. I'm going to access the Covenant BattleNet and locate an override code.
Which is hilarious to me because it's like Bethesda games already look like shit even when they come out. So it's just, yeah. They could do well. They actually were really good about optimization too. They used to be like what they got, like what they did with Morrowind was fucking incredible, and like Oblivion as well. Although you could kind of tell in the cut corners there because they would do things like they would have what was it now? Certain NPCs would have specific lines of dialogue where it's like if a character was labeled as a beggar, you could still have like the beggar have a name, but they would be classified as like a beggar character. And so if you had generic dialogue with them that wasn't like quest specific, they would have like the voice of a different person, just like save on space, because oh, we don't want to have like those voice lines for these different like named beggars. So just like, yeah, it's a way to like save space, but it's like also really grating and obvious too.
I think he meant Oblivion had a remake. I don't think he meant, because I don't think Morrowind has one unless it was a fan remake.
No, I was just saying what they did with Morrowind was incredible. I'm not talking about the remake.
Oh, yeah.
No. Honestly, I think the remake is not that great anyway for Oblivion. It's just kind of more modern day redesigns on shit. No, I'm just talking.
Okay with it. It let me play the game because you know how I am with graphics. I don't like bad graphics.
Yeah.
And Morrowind and Oblivion definitely had bad graphics. Horrible graphics.
Yeah. Yeah, Oblivion's just didn't age well. Morrowind is like very low poly, but it looks good for being low poly. Oblivion just looks hyper uncanny, but to me, like, the models actually look even worse, honestly. Like, the remaster just looks, ugh, no.
It's because they didn't try to fix the facial rigging.
No, they did not.
Which is stupid, because the facial rigging is the part that needed the most help.
Mm-hmm. No, they just did like a spit polish, like graphical, like fidelity upgrade on it, and to me, it's like that's all they did, and oh shit. Yeah, it's just very disappointing. There's so much more they could have done. That was my issue with like Fable Anniversary as well. Is like all it was like a graphic fidelity increase, there is like nothing else they really did to make it a better experience. There was so many little quality of life things they could have done that would have been very simple to do. But it's just like, meh, we didn't fix it in Lost Chapters. We're certainly not going to fix it in the Anniversary Edition. It's like, eh, okay.
On one hand, that's annoying. On the other hand, I liked it like Metal Gear Solid 3 did it, where they didn't change all that stuff. They left all the glitches and stuff in because it lets you re-experience everything. But MGS3 did give us the updated controls and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about like glitches. It's more of like things like there would be like there was like this kind of little mini mission or like mini side quest you can do in the guild hall towards the beginning of the game where you have to like race to the demon door, and there's like clipping that would happen on the bridge if you would like run into it and you get stuck on it, which sucks because it's a really tight time frame, so you want to cut corners as much as possible. And it's like, you could have easily fixed that like clipping like while you were doing this. That wouldn't have taken that much effort, because I'm sure a lot of people had that issue when they were trying to do that side quest, where it's like, oh, my body rubbed up against the bridge, I'm basically stuck on it for like half a second. Like, oh, that's so fucking annoying. So just like little things like that that wouldn't be a big thing. It's not even fixing like a cool funny glitch, it's fixing just like dumb collision shit.
Less glitches and exploits, more bugs.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just kind of like a, yeah, it's just a minor bug thing. Nope. Got a face full of grenade there.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, that's not even a like, oh, you could have dodged that. It's just like, nah, you're getting smacked with that.
Thank God it's a grenade.
Oh. Really? Damn. I had reloaded there. Apparently I did not. I heard that they added an ammo counter to the Needler in the remaster.
Yeah, the remake. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Like, that's the whole point of like the design, is that you can tell when you're running out of ammo because the needles get smaller. Damn it.
They also fucked up the point, at least according to the designers. The designers of the weapons of the old Halos said the point of Covenant weapons is that they're not functional weapons. They're just Forerunner bullshit that they repurposed into weapons. Like, a lot of the weapons are like, oh, well, they found a toaster and they decided to somehow make it a weapon.
Ah, that actually makes a lot of
sense. To be super functional.
Yeah, that makes sense why their shit is so janky, and it's like, I just prefer the human weapons most of the time, aside from the Needler, because the Needler's fun. That...
The Needler may have been like a fucking nail gun or something for them.
Yeah. Interesting. I can see that. Yeah. That's one thing that I think, like, I even, like, me in particular, I didn't appreciate, like, how much thought Bungie put into it. Because I always thought, like, I liked Halo, don't get me wrong, but I always saw it as kind of a bro game back in the day, of, like, yeah, there's, like, some cool stuff to it, but it's mostly just, like, bro, let's shoot some fucking aliens, bro, kind of thing. And it's like, no, there's, like, a huge amount of depth to it. And...
oh, yeah, there's a lot of depth with Halo people don't expect.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that Bungie was made by, like, a bunch of, like, crazy, intense, like, dudes who were very, very smart and very autistic, and just, like, came up with all these, like, weird interconnected stories with, like, Marathon. Like, God, the lore behind Marathon is nuts. They're like geniuses, like legitimately geniuses. And you can tell they had like very different ideas for what they're going to do with Halo, and then Microsoft kind of started fucking around. Like, even with the first game, there was like some line of when Guilty Spark is talking with John, where it's like, but you've been through all this before, and John's like, wait, what are you talking about? And then they kind of just never follow up with that.
They do kind of explain that.
Oh, they do? Oh, what's the story then?
Yeah. If you want the Bungie version, it's because 343 is referring to him as humanity, because humans have been here before.
Oh, as the Forerunners. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
That's what Bungie's going for. If you want what 343 went with, which was drastically dumber, what they're going for is that Guilty Spark was an ancient human that was tormented or some shit
We must be in
and
the bridge.
made
Like
to
Holt said,
believe
there are probably
that
multiple
humans were
detention stations.
reclaimers or
Captain must
something.
be
It was
one of them.
really
He's
weird.
looking
Yep, that sounds like 343.
Like, it made no sense at the same time. And they're like, oh, but it does make sense. They thought you were the Didact. Why? The Didact isn't human. Because he's been alone for 100,000 years. That doesn't matter.
Hmm. Yeah.
He'd remember his fucking friend's face, I hope. The original Bungie version is that humans are Forerunner.
Yep. Yep. Yeah,
It says you're the Forerunners, the inheritors of all they left behind.
Yep,
They just say no.
Yeah, I do remember that, and then it's like, what, like 343 is the one that's like, no, actually they're a different alien species, but they thought humans were kind of cool, so they should take over whenever like their species inevitably died out or whatever.
Oh, even worse than that. Humanity was their mortal enemy.
What? The fuck?
Yeah.
Then why why do they show up as relics in the whenever they do like the scan for them, and like the Covenant is like
Atonement.
What?
Yeah, it's really stupid. Like, one Forerunner happened to really like humanity and decided they were the reclaimers of all their shit after the rings fired.
While the Covenant had us locked up,
It's very stupid.
Wow, that is really fucking stupid.
They call it Halo.
Bungie's version is that ancient humans were Forerunner. Basically, they fired the rings and it reset them back to the Stone Age.
Yep.
If I'm analyzing this correctly,
Yes, Halo.
they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon, one with vast,
Halo. What is this Halo you speak of?
Covenant kept saying, whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
I have intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant.
We were talking about how the developers of the original Halo on Twitter were saying that all Covenant weapons were just repurposed Covenant or repurposed Forerunner bullshit. Like, they would find a toaster or they would find like an arc welder and turn that into a weapon.
Yeah, which makes sense in like how it feels gameplay wise, where it just feels like kind of a janky mess. It's like, yeah, it works, but it feels off with how you use it.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Yep.
Chief, you have the point.
So that makes sense. The nail. You know, the Needler might have been something like a charge
We
that's
should
supposed to
head
like
back to
blow
the
a
shuttle
door
bay
or
and call for
something.
evac.
Yeah, because it is like fine point accuracy with explosive capabilities. So I could definitely see that. Like you
the
want to
plasma rifle or pistol they said was supposed to be like an arc welder or something.
yeah. Yeah, they do kind of have that construction tool feel to them. Like that's sort of like one thing I thought was interesting about Dead Space. As much as I'm sort of like more meh on the series, people either seem to really love Dead Space or hate it. But like I love like the whole tool setup as far as the weapons go, because you are just this like schlubby engineer who has to use the tools that are available, because there's not like a ton of just regular weapons. It's all just like, you know, plasma cutters and like, you know, welding tools and all these other things. You know, flame heat exchangers, like all these things that just end up working really well against the Necrons, whatever they're called. And yeah, but they're really fun to use, but it's just like, yeah, these are just tools you use as an engineer.
Well, I'm just saying that's what the devs said on Twitter. The devs said that they were all Forerunner weapons.
You know, get my Needler back. Uh-oh, we got a lost Marine. 07
Like
for
the
Marine
OG
who's stuck in
Bungie
the wall.
devs. I don't don't know what Bungie did, but or what 343 did, but Bungie said that was the original purpose.
Yeah, we don't care what 343 says in this house. What the?
We made it.
Oh.
Cortana to Echo 419. We
I mean,
have
that
the
was probably
captain
the
and
intent, and then
extraction on the
343
double.
kind of fucked it up.
Negative, Cortana. I've
Like
Yep.
they do everything they touch.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm having a tough time shaking.
I can definitely see that.
You'll be better off
This is a
finding
Bungie
your own
house, damn
ride.
right.
Sorry.
Yeah, because like then there's also like actually the Forerunners weren't the oldest race. There's the precursors, and they're even like more
I hate
crazy.
that.
Yeah,
Oh, great!
that was just me like skimming stuff online. I'm like,
originally
really?
Space gods.
Yeah.
Soldier, remember
What?
you're a leatherneck.
Yes.
Cortana, if you and the
How-
chief can get us to one of
Space
those
god.
covenant dropships,
Yeah, how the fuck they get wiped out? Oh, probably the flood.
They
So
were so
There's a covenant
surprised.
dropship still docked.
Oh no, it's dumber than that. They became the flood.
oh god. Oh, we're doing this,
They were
huh?
so surprised at the Forerunners' betrayal that they didn't fight back.
What?
They're divine beings.
That is so fucking stupid. Holy shit.
It's dumber because they're actual, literal fucking reality benders.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane.
They were surprised. It was, what the fuck? That should be fucking irrelevant.
Yeah. If you can bend reality, then it doesn't fucking matter at that point. Like that's like.
Yeah, they have the thing called neural physics where they could basically just do whatever the fuck they wanted. It was some wild shit that was like,
Jesus Christ. It's like, oh, but you can't know gods. It's like, yeah, but you can like understand that a being with like omnipotence or semi-omnipotence wants to not die. That kind of they would understand, yeah, this is probably a bad thing. Let's avoid that.
and then they were driven mad and became the flood.
No
Well,
need.
that's
I'll
stupid.
take
Yeah,
care of
that-
it.
Flood are reality benders now? Yes.
Then why does using the halo matter? Because in that case, they can just bend reality so that the flood or that the halo was not activated. Like what?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, if they're
fuck?
fucking reality benders, why does it fucking matter if you fire the ring? They can just leave.
Like reality bending is in that category of like multiverse and time travel of like, bro, you better know what the fuck you're doing, because that is like very lazy writing excuses to just be like, oh, then this cool thing happened. It's like you got to be really smart about how you handle that, or you just come off as an idiot.
And 343 does that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They come off as stupid a lot.
Yep.
Like, I read the Didact books, and every time I was just like, wow, these
The
people are
Covenant
fucking
believe
stupid.
that what they call the silent cartographer.
No, they're not
Somewhere
stupid.
under this
They're
island.
smart.
The cartographer is a map.
You just don't get how smart it is.
7 different chances to not
The
have the
island has
flood take
multiple
over.
structures and
And every
installations.
time they did the
One of
dumbest
them
fucking thing
contains the map
imaginable.
room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot.
You just don't get it. Okay, well, explain it then. Well, it's so complicated, but it works though. I'm like, no, explain it. That's what I love with like people like who think that something is really deep, and then you actually like call them out on it, and then they have no actual explanation for it.
Yeah, like, what's that fucking book? The one that everybody has to read in high school that idiots think is deep?
That could be a few of them. You got to give me like some specifics on like characters and setting and whatnot.
Lord of the Flies, maybe?
Lord of the Flies is like fine. It's a fine book. I was gonna say like personally, Catcher in the Rye. I fucking hate that book.
Right. That's
God, thank you. Okay, we're both in agreement on that. Fuck that book. It is pretentious garbage. It is just like, oh, I'm this edgy teenager, and like, man, life sucks, and everybody's a phony. I'm gonna just be like,
titles mixed up.
yeah. I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna go to New York and live like, live hedonistically for a few days, and like make people uncomfortable because I'm a weird, obnoxious piece of shit. And then almost get molested by a former teacher, and then annoy the shit out of a girl who I'm on a date with until she gets really creeped out and tells me to fuck off. And then but I love my little sister, and then like kind of has an ambiguous ending or
Okay,
whatever. It's like,
let's move out.
what the fuck is
Go
this?
find the map room that will show us the location of Halo's.
Chief, move your
control
fat ass. Come on. There we go. Nope. Marine, move. Yeah. I can't stand that shit. Like, there's some things that I think like are fine that like. They're in that what do we call it, like the the what's the word I'm looking for? The cultural zeitgeist of like if you're a high school student you have to read things, and like a lot of people hate The Great Gatsby. I'm fine with it. I think it's an interesting enough book. It's sort of that like slice of like Americana during like the Great Depression and like people who actually made it big and whatnot. It was a lot of rich people like crying and moaning about shit, but I think it's pretty good. But yeah, fuck Catcher in the Rye.
Like Dante's was good too, but I feel like that one's super duper overanalyzed and deeper than people think it was, or less deep than people think it was too.
Wait, Dante's Inferno?
Yeah. Just because they're like, no, it's not a personal grudge. It's this. No, he had grudges. Like, it's fucking obvious that he had grudges.
Oh, he absolutely did. There was, like, certain groups of people he just fucking despised. There's just no way around it.
Yeah, even certain people he just despised.
Yeah.
Like, random people, he's just like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, again, my feeling is that I have the interest in reading it because that's where we get our popular conception of hell. So I think that's interesting because, like, the canon of actual Christian hell is, there's not really all that much of it. Generally speaking, from like, my understanding of it is, like, because I'm not going to say I've read the entire Bible, I'm not. But, like, the amount that we get in terms of, like, describing hell is pretty vague. It is typically just sort of like an absence of God's light. And then Dante's Inferno is the one that came up with like the hellfire and brimstone shit.
There's two schools of thought on this. There is, because I have read the Bible, I was forced to. There is the annihilationists who believe that it is eternal separation from God's light and therefore eternal spiritual death.
To get through them.
And then there's the other type who believe in the lake of fire type.
But
That's the two main schools of thought on what hell is.
So what are the books in the Bible that are being quoted from to give the eternal hellfire lake?
The one where they said that, I'm trying to remember the exact phrasing. It was something about they were asking Jesus to drop water on their tongue because of how hot it was. And he said no. I can't remember exact. Give me a second, I'll look up the verse. But that's what it is he's saying that he wanted to drop water on their tongue and they were in cages and stuff. And annihilationists believe that that was speaking metaphorically and not physically. Hi, Phoenix.
Oh, there we go.
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island. We need to find the security override to get this door open.
Oh, got some coming up from the hillside. Come on, Chief. Chief, what are you stuck? Why are you stuck? Chief, stop being stuck, dummy. There we go. Yeah, Phoenix. It is fun running over the Covenant. Like, there's
It is fun running people over.
There's something very gratifying about a game that has like good running things over physics. Oh, it's so satisfying, like watching the bodies crumble. That's like one thing that Halo does really well. Like, I'm fucking around with Far Cry 5, and that's one of those, like, it has like every Ubisoft games have just gotten shit, period. But like, what's really weird to me is like how much just the like quality of life stuff has declined over time. And like, if you like run into an enemy, you have to be going like full speed, and then they'll like kind of flop. But like, there won't be like that ragdoll malleableness of the individual limbs being like concussed or whatever you want to call it. Whenever you're like hitting them at like a medium or a slow speed, and they just like it is binary, enough kinetic forces being applied, ragdoll applied, and it's just so not satisfying. It's just like, oh, all right, well, I mean, it works technically, but yeah. Just little things like
Here
that.
it is. I found it. Luke 16:24 talks about a rich man who's being tormented in hell, and asked the father of Abraham to send Lazarus to dip his finger in the water to cool his tongue because he's in agony in the fire.
Okay.
While annihilationists think that they're talking metaphorically, there are those who take the verse literally and think it means like eternal hellfire.
That feels like a lot to like base. Oh, hell is a giant lake of fire on.
Yeah.
That is a stretch. If I'm going to be charitable, I will say it's a bit of a stretch. Like I guess like my first thought is it could just be that's like one aspect of hell that like, oh, you have like personalized punishments or whatever, or like, you know, depending on.
That's what I would think, is it'd be personalized rather than just, yep, here's fire.
Yeah.
Dante's Purgatory I actually liked better, though.
Yeah. And there's also the thing, too, of, like, hell being based off of Gehenna, which is apparently, like, a giant, like, burn pit for trash in, like, some city in, like, Israel, I believe. I'm not sure. I want to say it is, like, from the Torah, or, you know, Old Testament, whatever. Like, that's a thing where it's, like, hell, like, the notion of hell was, like, oh, it's like that giant, like, burn pit that we got out back. And so it's like, yeah, there's some connection to it, but also just like a festering putrid place. It's just all things bad. It's not necessarily just oops. It's not necessarily just fire. It's just like all things negative. This is the burn pit for our refuse. Actually, I'm not even sure if it was a burn pit. I just know it was like a big trash pile.
Something like that. I've heard of Gehenna.
Yeah. Well, I fell off the cliff there, so now I need to find my way back up. Now, this is one instance where I will say I would like the sprint button. And I know, that's like a huge...
On one hand, it's good. On the other hand, it kind of does fuck up the balance.
Yeah. Now, I'm just saying, in this particular instance, because I know that's like a heretical thing to say. People will lose their goddamn shit if you say that. It's like, oh, yeah, you teleport me. Good deal. Oh.
Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
Like, I don't believe in the Bible. I mean, that's very obvious by the last name I chose.
Yeah.
But, I do like to read stuff about it.
Oh, yeah. No, I love studying religion. And I'm non-theistic. I wouldn't even say I'm atheist or agnostic. I'm somewhere in between. And I think there's, like, because like you learn about people through culture, and religion is sort of like one of the fundamentals of culture, period. And even people who are non-theistic will find dogma and other things. Like that's just like it's human nature. You attach to ideologies, period. And some people don't, but most people do.
Like Gnosticism is fucking wild.
That's one of those I've heard of Gnosticism, but I'm really actually not all that familiar with it.
Some heavy weapons. After
It's
I saw we were up against hunters, I
weird.
thought you could use them. Let's
The
move
main
down the
idea of
beach. Keep an eye out for
Gnosticism
any
is
cargo we
that
can
the
follow.
only person who was telling the truth in the Bible was Judas.
Huh. That is
It's
interesting.
weird because, I shit you not, the point where they say is that God is actually an evil deity.
Uh-huh.
And he wants everyone to suffer. Satan is just his lieutenant. And there's a God above him who's not evil.
The fuck? Wow.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
That is super interesting. But yeah, really fucking weird.
But it comes off as insane. Like,
Yeah.
it's written completely fucking unhinged.
Yeah, like it strikes me as one of those like YouTube video essays where someone like really did a ton of well thought out research, but they still feel like they're really grasping at straws, but they make a really convincing argument. It's like an hour and a half long explanation for like why this character is the good guy in the story, or you know, whatever. I'm trying to think of like an actual example of this.
Like that.
Yeah, and it's like they do such a compelling job, and they'll like reference like a big amount of like classical literature or like, oh, this storytelling device, and like the creatives had this intent, and you can see from this interview that they said this, and it's like clearly this is what they meant. I'm like, huh, that makes a lot of sense, but also it's kind of fucking insane. I'm not sure how
fucking wild.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this.
God is actually Yaldabaoth, and demons are half angel, half human spawns. What? Like, where did we get this from? I feel like we've accelerated.
Interesting. Yeah. I kind of had the notion of like, well, there. Oh, I didn't realize you could one hit them like that when we're up there. Like, if we're stealth mode, for lack of better words. Yeah.
Any hit in the back is
Oh, nice. I will remember that for the future. But yeah, I had this like idea for a book I wanted to write, which is any more these days. God, I don't know. I'm still like finishing the editing on my third book here, which that should have been done like a year ago, but life streaming stuff. But anyway, the idea is that there's like it wouldn't be like a heaven, hell, like strictly demons and angels. It'd be more like the D&D alignments of you have like chaotic good, chaotic evil, then like lawful good, lawful evil. And it's like these four diametrically opposed points, but like the sort of Judeo-Christian interpretation that comes from lawful evil and lawful good kind of being able to influence more of the world, and chaotic forces kind of not really caring because they're chaotic. And so it's like the angels and demons sort of became those aspects. And like the kind of the main story is that in World War One, like the war just never ends. It just keeps going until enough people die on the battlefield that it allows chaotic evil to surface as sort of like this point of there's enough like energy that collects there from all the deaths and all the carnage and the chaos, and so it allows this portal open, and the lawful good and the lawful evil kind of have to side with each other, sort of the angels and demons to fight the devil, or the angels and devils fighting against the demons kind of thing. But like I love the idea of playing around with these things of like it's a matter of perspective. And so it's like, but then my question would be, okay, so you have the god above the evil god, why isn't he able to like influence the human world in a meaningful way?
I think they said it's because that god is like on a different plane and we're just so insignificant that he doesn't give a fuck.
Huh. Yeah. That feels like a cop-out. Feels like a pretty big cop-out.
Like, the whole thing is just so weird and unhinged that I looked at it and I was like, I don't really know how to refute this, because it's like some fucking full-on psychosis shit. I don't know how to dispute this.
Yeah. Well, that is kind of the problem with those sort of things, or it's just like, if you can't refute something, then you can't really have like an argument with it, and that doesn't mean that it wins. It just means that you're like you're creating an impossible like oh, what's the term for it? You have to be able to like debate and argue things. It's just sort of like what's the word I'm looking for? Like if you can't disprove things, then there's a chance that it kind of doesn't really make sense. It's not like it's not really a logical thing. It's escaping me right now. I know there's a fucking term for it.
I also know a lot of people get mad because I've read things like the Lesser Key of Solomon, stuff about the Goetias, and apparently you're not supposed to do that.
I do not know what those things are.
The Lesser Key of Solomon was a book supposedly written by King Solomon and the 72 demons he used to bind the temple. The Ars Goetia are those 72 demons.
Oh, is this like one of those things where it's like you have the canon of the Bible, but then there's all the things that were like biblical that were written back in the day, but then the church was just sort of like, nah, we're not gonna those aren't like biblically canon.
Kind of, yeah, but not like Book of Enoch. It's more like this was Solomon's account of this is how I did it.
Okay.
You know, this is this person, this is this demon's sigil, this is what it represents, this is how to summon, this is what it does.
Halos control
Like, it goes over Hell's hierarchy.
That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation.
But then if you go to a church and you say, hey, I've read this, they're like, Demon.
Cortana. His ship may be out of range or having equipment problems. Keep trying. Let me know when you've reestablished contact, and then tell him that the Master Chief and I have
Which is
determined the
weird because
location
I'm
of the
pretty sure
control center.
Solomon was like a
Heading there as soon as
biblical
we're
king.
topside.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely was.
Affirmative.
Ave Andre, how's it going, buddy?
Like a big biblical king, if I
Mhm.
remember right.
Yeah,
And that reads, "Thou shalt not read, just trust us." That's what they basically say.
yeah.
You're not supposed to read things. And... Like,
Well-
the reason I'm reading Paradise Lost is because every time you mention that book, they fucking shit themselves.
Yeah, that's what to me is like really interesting about the Protestant Reformation, is that the Catholic Church very specifically did not want your average person to even be able to read the Bible. That was seen as, no, you filthy peasant. You should not be able to do this. Only the clergy is able to read in Latin. We don't want these translated. We don't want these printed. We want the priest cast. Yeah, we want the priest cast to stay on top. And then that's where the Protestants are like, no, everyone should know the Word of God. And I mean, the Protestants have their own issues, and they certainly got corrupt over the years. But that genuinely came from a place of, no, people should know the Word of God. And that's what I was like, I thought it was really interesting. 3 hours just for my captain to blow up the ship. Wait, treasure. Oh, Sea of Thieves. Ah, I have never played Sea of Thieves. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they kept it in Latin specifically to prevent people from being able to read it. And that's why it became this huge thing. And then you had the Catholics and Protestants literally fighting several wars with each other in Europe over it. That's what always gets me, is like you'll have, Muslims and Christians, fighting wars with each other, but like, God, the absolute worst is always intersectional fighting. Holy shit. I mean, to this day, God, the Sunnis and Shias.
They get vicious about that shit.
They hate the infidels, but they hate they hate what their own whenever they or I guess they'd be heretics. Yeah, they hate infidels, but they hate heretics more. Like, no, it was Ali that should have taken the place after Muhammad died. No, it was the caliphs that should have taken place, and they're still fighting each other to this day. Bloody wars over it. Like that's not even like, at least the Protestants and Catholics, they hate each other, but they're like trying to financially rid each other. Sunnis and Shias just straight up tons of holy wars, and they'll fight each other before they fight Westerners. It's nuts. Yeah, that's all they do is fight wars with. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Like that's.
It tells me that the fucking all the stuff, like the Pope can just say non-canon.
Yep.
Yeah, but this book has been canon for, centuries. Well, fuck you. I decided it's non-canon. It's fucking non-canon.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of that is market research nowadays. Unironically. Like, they're looking at, like, what they think the message, what the best messaging is. This is such a fucking maze. I'm totally lost here. I'm kind of, like, I'm sort of expecting you to, like, rubber band me a little bit.
Difficult.
Yeah, but, like, no, that's a lot of what that is. And there was, like, some story, I think it was about, like, 10 years ago, I want to say, that, like, the Pope made purgatory non-existent. It's like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, either you go to heaven or hell. We kind of got rid of purgatory. It's like, what do you mean we got rid of purgatory? Well, we just got rid of it. But like, what about all the souls of like the unbaptized babies? It's like, well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, just fuck them in particular.
Yeah. But that feels like a really important question. Well, I mean, we just don't know, okay? God works in mysterious ways. But are you the one that said the purgatory doesn't exist? God works in mysterious ways. Just, can you stop? Can you stop with this here?
Like, what may end up pissing off a few Christians, you remember that alt outfit I was telling you about, right?
Yes.
The sigils I'm drawing actually are goetic sigils.
Oops.
They make sense, so, I mean, there might be some kind of pissed off people if they notice that.
I get the feeling probably most people wouldn't notice it. Especially
Most people wouldn't, but
yeah.
they are kind of known for zealotry.
Mm-hmm. I think in our general sphere, there's not a whole lot of that.
I I mean, yeah, that's true. You go to someone called Morningstar, you kind of expect it.
Yeah, yeah. We'll just remove the punishment? You can do that? How?
Here are coordinates and a flight plan I've worked out.
Because they can just decide shit's non-canon. That's
Mhm.
it.
Cortana, these coordinates are underground. The Covenant did a thorough seismic scan, and my analysis shows that Halo is
You know,
honeycombed.
like I said on my stream, you know what this is? The Abrahamic religions are... One religion says that they only believe in the first movie. The second likes the sequel. And the third likes the fucking movie.
The last thing the Covenant
Yeah.
will expect is an area
So it's not from
Arguing
God.
over which fan figure's accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, it is odd. I mean, the excuse that the Catholics will make is like, well, the Pope is God's representative on Earth, but it's like, but yeah, he's still not an avatar of God. He is a representative. This isn't his, like, it's still, he's human though. Like, he's fallible. That's what gets me. And like, popes in particular are rather notorious for like being incredibly fucked up and degenerate. And like super corrupt. Like, holy shit, the amount of...
What? The Catholic Church doing something wrong?
It blows me away.
They would never.
This is as far as I can go. Roger that.
Is this the one where if you like stay on the Pelican, it takes you to like the beach? Or that like the weird no zone?
No, that's the one with the flood.
Oh, okay.
That's after this one, but I don't think we'll get to it.
Oh, well, there's always next time.
Yep. What time you going tomorrow, babe? Yeah, so we have to finish this one and go to bed then.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I'm reaching that point too. If I'm getting a little bit tired, and I definitely, oh, damn it, when I want a bite to eat, then I'll probably go to bed fairly early because I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night.
Welcome to the Tenchi shift.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting to write scripts because I'm too busy like fucking with the AI.
Yep.
Well, it's fun to drive an AI to insanity. Like, you just put any story into the AI and then tell it keep going, and then eventually it just spits out weird shit.
Yeah. It's funny.
That was fucking weird, man. Like, I put my lore in to see what it would do. What the fuck? Oh, you
Or if
hit
the
me.
designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
I put my lore in to see what happened, and eventually it decided I was a Hazbin Hotel character.
Oh God, I'm so
I
sorry.
don't know how it
I didn't think there were
decided
any human
this.
forces left
I was
on this
like,
part
what?
of the ring.
Cortana to Fireteam Zulu.
Well, that's
I
what the
read you.
lore is, isn't it?
Fireteam Zulu,
No.
this is Cortana.
Yeah, everything related to Hal is now a Vizzy Pop property. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Are you not based on that? No. My stuff is based on, like I said, the Ars Goetia and stuff like that. Solomonic teachings. And most importantly, the idea that there's good in everybody, which, I would be honest, Vivzy unintentionally jacked my fucking vibes on that.
Well,
Because I've had that idea for a long ass time.
yeah, but like she had. Oh, I was gonna say she has that idea, but her execution is kind of fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It's not good. And I'm someone who like watched the pilot of Hazbin Hotel and was like, oh, that looks really good. And I watched like the first few episodes of Helaboss, and I liked them quite a bit, but they both just became really awful versions of themselves once they got like a budget and like were, you know, being made into serious productions. It's clear she had no idea what the fuck she was doing, and the writing was like shit.
Oh yeah, she has no idea.
Yeah. Like the Stalus and God. The main demon in Hell of a Boss.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I forget, but it's like the whole
Yeah, his
thing.
name's Blitz.
Blitz, yeah, yeah. It's like the whole thing is just like it's just a story about their fucking romance. It's like I don't care, and also that makes no sense because it was just them fucking each other for like mutual benefits. But actually, they love each other. It's like they clearly don't. Like, did you not understand your own characters? No, but we're gonna focus. Like, it was a show about we're gonna go and like hunt people in who are still alive because our clients are demons, and it's like that's a cool premise. They had some fun ones, but yeah, it's just like no, this is about our gay romance now. That's 90% of it, and
Yep.
yeah, and also the wolf daughter, what the fuck's her name? Just
Luna.
yeah, being an awful bitch and furry bait. I really don't like the way she treats Blitz. It comes off as being like that's not how you treat a father who loves you.
But she's an edgy teenager.
Yeah, pretty much. That's their reasoning. Like he does so much to be good to her, and this isn't like.
Yeah, like
oh, go ahead.
and she's just a bitch to him.
Yeah, it's unreal. Like I understand Stolas's daughter, I think that's Octavia. She's kind of a bitchy, edgy teenager, but here's the thing: Stolas is
a very absent parent.
Yes, he's not a bad parent, but he is an absent parent, and it's understandable that she would feel closed off emotionally and like not just be there and be like to be very skittish around him and to be very paranoid that he's just going to abandon her for his fucking his boy toy. She's understandable as a character. Luna is not.
Hazbin Hotel has the opposite problem too. They don't fucking focus on the main lead's romance like at all. It's just like, here you go. Okay, but well, can you show us a little bit of their scenes, maybe some of their character?
Yeah. What?
No.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. Why do they love each other? I don't know. They're lesbians.
Fucking dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
How they get together? We'll just fuck you. That's how. Oh.
Supposed to listen to the song.
Yeah. Here. Have 5 seconds of a song. La la la.
Oh god, the fucking musicals. Yeah. The songs are
Like,
just.
the songs are fucking catchy. Like I'll give them that. They are catchy as shit.
But they're in very inappropriate places. A lot of times they make a scene to put a song in it as opposed to the song feeling natural to the story. Like it's
I feel like
very.
it'd be better if they just cut some of the songs. Every episode doesn't need a fucking song.
Oh yeah, and that's the problem. Is it's like it's not natural to the narrative. It's just we want to put a song in here, so we put the song in here.
I think it's that they feel like it's a requirement that they put a song in every song.
Yeah, and it's like that's not the case though. Like
Yeah, we're fine with you just not doing that.
yeah.
Only having a song when it's necessary, but I want it to be like Broadway.
Yeah.
But it's not.
They want it to just be musical. It's just musical. It's like, but it's not. You have other things going for it that are cool, but then you just drown it out with because we need another musical number.
Like me and Vic were watching today, and the dumbest fucking twist imaginable was said. It made us all mad.
Wait, from Hasbin?
Yes.
Ah.
So, lore-wise, they are now saying... So, the problem story-wise is they had Charlie and Lucifer reconnect in the end of Season 1.
Yeah.
Now, here's the problem with that. Lucifer's fucking overpowered.
Yeah.
Obviously, bro was like Chief Seraphim. He's overpowered as shit. The problem with that is now during Season 2, we gotta find some way to make him not a part of the plot.
Yeah. Since he pretty much
The
single.
reason they chose was fucking stupid. Oh, well, I can't harm sinners. What?
Enemy mortar
Yeah, the whole.
Because that's my punishment. That's stupid.
The Covenant placed their tanks to defend the entrance to the tunnel.
Yeah, the whole like war or like the battle for like between the angels and like the Great Calling or whatever it's called. That whole thing was really fucking stupid. Just because it's like it specifically requires that like for like having to betray that notion, and of course they have to have Adam do it because he's the evil bad white man character, and it's like he's specifically betraying like the rules that they have set up so that Lucifer can come back. And then they have the, oh, you can only kill an angel with angel weapons. Oh, guess what? This person also has a huge stock of just angel weapons around. How the fuck did they get that? I don't know. They're just like kind of cool with, but we have to have like an explanation for how this works. It's like, well, you shouldn't have had to be like the angels are just overpowered and they kill everybody and this is just a huge massacre every time it happens. Like, have it just be like a war between them that happens on a semi-regular basis, and the angels kind of win, but hell has like a chance. It's just the whole thing is set up very poorly.
Yeah, Lucifer is supposed to punish sinners, but they just decided, nah.
No, because that's not heckin' wholesome. They want him to be...
He's just a goofy boy.
Yeah. There's just no stakes with any of the characters, and I don't really feel anything towards them. It's just like...
I mean,
it's
I will
just
say
so...
with Adam, they did kind of subvert expectations on that one.
Yeah.
He ended up being like the lesser of two evils kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel for the dude. I know they want him to be the most evil piece of shit, which is part of why I like him. It's the Homelander syndrome of like, you're going out of your way to make me try and hate this character, but you also give them like flaws that make them interesting and like enjoyable. And yeah, it's like, dude also got double cucked by Satan or by Lucifer. So yeah, no, sorry, I'm with bro. I'm with bro on this.
Like, it ended up with a sinner uprising, and they're like, oh god, you know, maybe Adam wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Shit, maybe he had a point.
Yeah, flawed characters are relatable, which seems alien to writers now. Exactly. They have to be complete self-inserts for the writers. They have to have them exist to push whatever their viewpoints in the world are, and they can't have any flaws whatsoever if they're the good guys, and everyone has to love them and be amazing, so they can't have any conflict, so then they just kind of have to win, but then there's like an issue that comes up that prevents them from winning totally. It's just like, that's not interesting writing.
Like, the only one who was actually had some kind of interesting story was Alistair. Like, he was the one that was like, okay, well, he's actually doing something.
He to me was a fairly disappointing character because like the pilot made him out to be this like crazy like badass, and then it turns out that like his soul is owned by another demon, and it's like, okay, I don't know, you could have done more with it. I just felt like he was
kind of explained in the second season.
Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, I wanted him to be like the wild card, because the pilot made him out to be, he's like, oh, I'm in this for the show, and like maybe I'll fuck some things up a little bit here, or it's gonna be a wild time. And he just kind of doesn't really do much in season 1.
Yeah, season 1 he doesn't really do shit.
Yeah.
The second one he's gone for most of it.
Of course.
But then he sets up like he does it on purpose.
Yeah.
Does some bullshit to get his deal broken.
Hmm.
Like, he's the only character I could think of that actually is attempting to do anything clever.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just like, duh. Like, they don't reveal anything in diegetic ways. It's like video game logic. Go here. This person will tell you what to do.
Oh god, one of those. Ugh. And you know what? You can fucking Elite, get over here. You know, that kind of thing can work for something like John Wick, because John Wick is the dumb fun action movie, and there is some hard video game logic to it. But it's a spectacle movie. But you can't do that if your intent is good writing. Like, that's just, that doesn't have a good narrative flow to it.
I think it's kind of a fun, guilty pleasure of mine, but it's not like, you know, oh, look at the fucking writing, I'm gonna base my characters on this.
Yeah. Yeah, John Wick, I think, is like a really great example of a excellent action movie, and that's all it's trying to be. If you think about the story and the world building for too long, it pretty much immediately falls apart. But you can kind of turn your brain off and enjoy like an experience with, like, you know, you can think about it a little bit. You can think about it a little bit, just not too much. And you just have fun watching Keanu Reeves like shoot guys in really like cool dramatic ways, and like the set pieces, which are just like the fucking like setting porn. Oh my god, there's so many like cool places they go to, and it's fun. That's all it needs to be. But if you want to be taken seriously as like, oh, this has this brilliant writing, yeah, don't be like, well, we have to go here and like collect the new MacGuffin, so this will unlock a thing to go to the next thing. That's just boring. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, they do that a lot, where it's like, okay, well, we need to go to this place where this person will inexplicably know everything.
John Wick is from a comic book. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I have never heard of that before. I'm shocked that I didn't hear about that from somewhere. Huh. I just assumed that was like, because from what I understand with the original movie is that it was like the super huge risk kind of low budget deal that ended up being kind of phenomenon. But I just assumed it was like some guy just had an idea for an action movie.
Marine forces in this area.
Oh shit. Damn it. That's the prequel. Okay, that makes more sense then. Oops.
Sorry. Hey, this is my first team kill. I've been team killed like 6 times.
It's only been like 4 or 5. Come on now, let's not get dramatic here.
Find out how to kill the angels, and she's like, aha, I have showed up here, and it just so happens I have a mass quantity.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. It's just like, oh, we just have angel weapons. Well, how did that happen? Oh, because there was this angel that tried to kill my little girl, and I went mama bear on her and killed the angel, and I have their weapon. Like, how has that happened? How has that not happened before? How is like a demon who like loved a child or another loved one wasn't just like, fuck it, I'm gonna fight the angel and take their weapon and kill them? She was the first person to discover this. Oh, yeah.
Thousands of years, no one has been. Not a single person said, huh, maybe I'm being.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, you don't even have to do it for the right reasons. You just have to fucking. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Also, that spider overlord is just fucking a joke at this point, because bro just shows up and sometimes says something and leaves, like every time. It's like, okay, bye. That's what he fucking does. He's like climbing on the walls and shit. He just says 3 lines and fucks off for the rest of the series.
Is that like is it trying to be like a super mysterious character?
I don't know, because they keep trying to make him talk. But every time he just says 2 words in archaic English and then fucks off.
Yeah, that sounds obnoxious as fuck.
Dost thou understand it? She's like, no, I don't understand. Okay, I'm fucking off now. Bye.
Ow, come on.
And she has like this weird tension with one of the overlords. I'm like, are they fucking? No. Okay.
Then what?
Why are they together all the time then? Like like she lives on his walls as a spider. That's a bit fucking weird.
Yeah, just a little bit. Damn it.
And a lot of the fan base does weird shit too. Like, Vivsy will say, oh, Alistair is canonically Ace. And then the whole fucking fandom ignores that shit. They put, hey, Alistair's Ace in the show. People get mad and then ignore it again.
Well, I mean,
Like,
there is no stopping the tide of shipping when it comes to fandoms.
see, that's why I don't like My Hero. My Hero's got the same weirdo fuckers in it.
Yep. Also, fucking Undertale and Deltarune. God, they are like a...
Undertale has them?
Oh, yes, it does. Oh,
What the
jeez.
fuck is there to ship in Undertale?
I know. I was talking with Hina about that. Like, yeah, what is there to ship exactly? It's unreal because it's like none of the characters are particularly sexual. Like, that's the thing. Like,
They're gonna ship the goat mom with the flower?
I don't want to imagine that.
I mean, that's the only god. It's either that or one of the two skeletons.
Well, I mean, you know, the skeletons could do a little bit of boning there. I'm just, you know. Yeah.
Okay, I went on Twitter today, or TikTok, I mean, and I'm just chilling, I'm scrolling through videos, and I see the dumbest fucking fan theory I've ever heard. Ah, what's caused this heavenly war, you may ask? It's because Charlie and Alistair's forbidden love. Could you have picked two fucking dumber people to ship? Like, yes, the lesbian in a relationship and the asexual guy have a relationship. Brilliant, man. Awesome job.
Yeah, I don't see, like, any chemistry between them, period.
They're not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because sometimes you can, like, get a feeling, like, a writer will be like, I want these characters together, so I'm gonna, like, put them together. But then, like, the actual, like, on-screen chemistry is very different. Where it's like, yeah, you can see some other character combination making more sense. But it just sort of, like, they don't do it. It's like, yeah, I can see, like, maybe, you know, calling that out or whatever. But, yeah, for them, it's just like, no, there's nothing. There is nothing between them.
Jonathan, if you had like a relationship thing-ish, was when he was trying to fuck with her dad.
That wasn't even that. That was like a paternal
Yeah,
relationship.
paternal thing, nothing. Just to piss off Lucifer.
Yeah, like, I'm so confused as to what the fuck these idiots are saying. They're like, it's so obvious. Can I go to whatever delusional land you're in where you can just say things?
I don't think you want to be in that headspace. Those people are not well. They're very sad and miserable. That's their existence. They get mad at characters not having sex in a TV show.
I saw one that was, no, clearly, it's Charlie and Adam. I can't, what?
What?
No,
The fuck?
those people, that's not even no chemistry. That's they actively despise each other.
Well, that's like the enemies to friends thing or whatever the hentai tag is, but yeah, yeah, I don't see it.
That's not even enemies to friends. That's enemies stayed enemies, one died. But Lucifer and Alistair, what the fucking hell, man? Why are we shipping everybody with the ace guy? And every time there's a comment that's like, oh, but 50 says he's ace, and they'll always say some stupid shit like, yeah, well, I don't think he is. Okay. But, like, you can't just argue with what the fucking creator said and be like, no, I know more.
I mean,
Like,
to me,
she's not a great
yeah.
writer. Sometimes she fucks up, but guys.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you know, it's a thing of like, if you want to ship characters, you do it, like, fine, whatever. But like, arguing against what the creator said, yeah, that's just a losing battle because the creator's right most of the time. Sometimes the creator can just be so wrong about their yeah. Sometimes they can be like so wrong about their own work that it's just like staggering. But yeah, if they wrote it, you kind of have to defer to them. That's just how it is.
shit, those motherfuckers could have a neon sign in
Shit.
every episode that says there is no chemistry, and they're like, there's the chemistry right there.
Damn it.
Oh, I've seen that Fester, but like Andy and like stuff like Andy and Lele is intentionally like that.
Yeah. It's not going for this is a good thing. It's a story about two incredibly fucked up people, and then also the rest of the family's really fucked up too. And it's like the level of depravity and emotional abuse and like mental trauma that they put each other through. Like that is the point of the story. And people don't get that. And then also get like really triggered about like the shit that happens in it and then threaten the creator, which is just like, what the fuck's wrong with you people?
Those My Hero people, I read threads of that, and I'm like, all right, you guys are fucking insane.
Yeah. It's not glorifying the things that happen in it. That's the point. Andy and Lele are not good people. And, well, certainly the mom is a terrible person. The dad is just sort of like, nah, he's just kind of there. He's bad by his indifference. But, yeah. And I've not played Chapter 3, so I won't talk about that. I don't want to, like... No, I've not played it, so I don't know. I know there's a grandfather character involved. I'm sure he's an awful piece of shit, too. But that is the point of the story. And it does, like, kind of... It does sort of toy with your emotions, because it's like you sort of, like, feel for the characters, but, yeah, it's not really meant to be hot. Oh, what? Oh.
Oh, it keeps rubber banding because he goes the wrong way and it rubber bands me.
Disorientation.
Yeah. I will say the mom character, I think it's Leanne is her name. She is crazy hot, but that's kind of one of those deals too of like she's also a terrible person, so it's very much in that realm of never someone I would want to interact with in real life, period. But
Don't stick your dick in crazy.
Yes, yeah, absolutely not. But she's not even, well, she's like less crazy, more just evil, more just an awful human being. She basically like without getting too much into spoilers, if you ever want to play the games, because they are very good. But she kind of allowed Andy to raise his sister because she was a very neglectful parent and was more just interested in fucking her husband. And so that's where a lot of the issues came. Is like you basically had to have like Andy is like 2 or 3 years older than Lele, and he had to be her parent. Oh, okay, we're on the... Oh, I thought we got, like, teleport outside again. It's like, oh, we're on the other side now. Okay. Welcome in, Arctic. How's it going, buddy? Oh.
Fucking die.
Oh, shit. Got Hunter over there. I didn't realize it. God damn it. Oh, damn. I got sent flying. Holy shit.
Also, I've been saying it on Twitter, but my hero is ass.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Granted, I've not like watched the entire thing, so I'm not gonna pretend like, oh well, I'm super familiar with it. But it's like from what I saw, I was very unimpressed by it. It's just meh overall.
But Deku is gonna be the #1 hero. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, don't really give a shit.
And then he ends up, he's like, Deku, the #4 hero. But he's the greatest hero. Bitch, do you not know how fucking numbers work?
Yeah.
4 is not 1.
What's
well, greatest doesn't mean the best.
It's like
This is just fucking Peyton Manning copers. Times of people coping and saying Peyton Manning was better than Tom Brady.
I do not care about sports ball at all. Peyton Manning was with the Colts, which is, I'm from Indiana, so that was like a thing for a bit, but it's like, I still didn't have any attachment. I thought it was like, it was cool when the Colts won the Super Bowl. It was just like, oh yeah, represent Indiana, but like, man, I don't care.
It's an insane statement because Brady won 7 Super Bowls.
But isn't it like necessarily not an issue with like, you can be an incredible athlete and still not get to the Super Bowl. That happened with O.J. Simpson. Because like he was considered one of the greatest like football players ever, but he never won a Super Bowl because the team kind of sucked.
Yeah, but the thing with Brady was he made the team.
Ah.
He was ass.
Ah, all right, fair enough. I will take your word on that.
Like Brady's whole shtick was that somehow that man was gonna get like 10 wins a year, even with a complete shithole of a team.
Damn.
Also, dude played until he was 40 fucking 2 and won a Super Bowl his last year.
Yeah, I gotta say,
It's insane that anybody could play until 42.
this level here is getting very copy paste. I kind of forgot that there is some bad design with the Forerunner levels in Combat Evolved.
Yeah, it is a 2001 game, so I'm assuming space had something to do with it too.
Oh, very possible, yeah.
Like, the one after this, and the reason I said we weren't going to do another one is because basically the next level is just an inverse of this one. Well, the 1-2 after this is an inverse. Yeah, he did, Fester. He and Gronkowski went to the Buccaneers, a team that had notoriously sucked for 20 years and won a fucking Super Bowl.
Damn.
His first year.
I guess I didn't understand like logistically how like one person could just carry a team like that, because it seems like there has to be a cooperative effort, but I guess you really just can carry a team like that.
Usually there does. That's why it's like surprising that people argue that he's not, because
The control center is located at the top.
it's insane that he's just able to do that. Like,
We should commandeer one of those ghosts. We're going to need the firepower.
yeah, I just went to a new team, and the new team no longer sucks, and my old team is complete shit for 5 years.
Wow.
He was really weird though. Like, he apparently said he never ate a strawberry, and he ate avocado ice cream and shit. It was really weird.
Huh.
He kind of did it like a cult. And I'm not saying that as a joke. Like, he was trying to teach everybody, oh, the TB12 method. You gotta talk to my special guru, and then you can have the same body as me.
The fuck? No, you get the same body as him by being a professional athlete and having really good genetics. Like, and that's still
definitely has good genetics.
yeah, and it's like that's still no excuse not to work out. I'm not saying that bullshit, but there are different levels of fitness that you can only reasonably achieve if you have certain genetics. Like that's one thing that kind of like really bummed me out as I got more into like fitness and weightlifting is like you just discover that you will plateau when it comes to building muscle, and there's just literally no way around it. Some people just can build more muscle naturally, but yeah, it's just it's the harsh reality. Oh damn it, no grenades. Well, that's on me for dying before, but I got impatient. I didn't want to deal with the elevator, so I was like, I'll just kill myself. So yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh shit. Can I jump on those and like steal them?
Usually you can. That's why I'm confused, because it's not letting me.
Yeah, I was getting near it. I tried to like get it on a few times. It didn't seem to like make any difference.
Get up there. We should commandeer one of those ghosts. We're going to need the firepower.
Like, Brady's whole thing was the dude was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, he was so good at the game, the entire fucking NFL just hated his guts.
I can see that, yeah.
Because I think it was like 20 plus years that dude was constantly in the playoffs every single year, going to the championship every single year.
Oh, damn it.
Like, I don't know shit about basketball, but even I know, like, you know, they say Michael Jordan's the best, so...
Let's get up there.
Brady was like
We should
that, but
commandeer
for
one of
football.
those ghosts. We're going to need the firepower.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, fuck off.
Why can't I board the rings? I've done this a bunch of times. I still can't get over the thing where he said I've never eaten a strawberry, though. That's like some fucking weird shit.
Yeah.
Strawberries are the root of the devil or something, I guess.
Oh, he unironically believes that?
I'm gonna look it up, but
Yeah.
like he
Wow.
flat out unironically said he's never eaten a strawberry because he thought they were bad or something.
Wow. That is bizarre. Oh, well, never mind. Thought I was being all clever there.
Tom
Yep.
Brady said his aversion was mainly due to his strict diet and the smell,
Huh.
and was forced to do so on the Colbert Show in 2018. The fuck you mean the strawberry has a smell, you fucking weirdo? Like, what are you doing?
We should
Yeah,
commandeer
it doesn't
one of
really
those
smell
ghosts.
anything.
We're
Smell
going
like
to need
anything
the
until you like
firepower.
bite into it.
Yeah, like what fucking weirdos over here smelling fucking wall or smelling fucking strawberries? Okay, you know what? I've had enough trying to hijack this shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start climbing up this like the side of the pyramid. Fuck it. I'm assuming I'm gonna like I can't really like drop down without dying, but fuck it, I want to try. Oh.
Surprise, dickhole.
Okay, that's gonna be a little bit iffy there. Maybe.
Ah, I got killed, but at least the fucking tank
Ow!
is dead.
Damn it, I died too. Fuck.
Shit.
I thought I was gonna be clever and get to the top without having to fight anything.
Oh, you definitely can't do that.
The
Ah.
entrance to the control center is located at the top of the pyramid. Let's
The
get up
fuck?
there. We should commandeer one of those ghosts. We're going to need the firepower.
That fucking guy was psychic. What the hell was that shit? Like, I walk behind him and he just turns around and hits me. Haha, I knew you were there the whole time.
All according to Keikaku. Damn it, damn it.
Right, bitch.
Oop.
Down here again, bitch. I dare you. Fucking dare you to
Come on.
come down here.
Oh, fuck off.
Surprise, asshole.
There we go.
Turns out they are weak to rocket launchers. Being shot into their fucking faces.
Yeah, I mean that is a pretty substantial weakness. They need to work on that. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Pipeline, fuck, get over here. Get over here. Fuck you. Damn it. Well, it's burning. It's smoking.
Yeah, that one doesn't want to come near me. I guess it saw I have the rocket launcher.
Yeah.
It is just... Oh, no, there it goes. What the fuck? It went through it.
Fuck off. Ugh.
What kind of fucking Matrix bullshit is this that rockets can go through planes now?
Of course, of course.
What, baby?
Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me with this shit?
Oh, I know the fuck. Bro, this plane is fucking invincible.
Yeah,
This
this is nonsense.
I'm gonna go get more ammo and see if I can just shoot a rocket up its ass.
Come on, come on. Oh, come on, I'm leading you. I'm leading you. Fuck off. Ugh.
I really miss how the later games had lock-on for rockets.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you, man. This thing is
This is
ultra
ridiculous. My aim got wobbly as soon as it got, like, near, as soon as I could actually line up a shot with it. Fuck off. Okay, well, never mind. Ghost is kill.
Bro, this thing has taken like 20 fucking sniper rifle shots.
There we go. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Alright.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if I shot him to death or you blew him up or what.
I think we got like an assist. I think we got like a team kill there.
Shit, I don't know. Maybe you shot my grenade out of the air or something.
Maybe. Just like landed perfectly so we were able to get enough explosive power to take it out.
Yeah, fuck the Ultra Instinct airplane. That was bullshit.
Yeah.
The Magnum. The gun that will never return, and I'm afraid they're going to nerf the piss out of when it comes back.
Oh, I'm sure they will. 343 doesn't want you to have fun.
Well, as soon as they said, we're adding new weapons, and I saw 32 rounds in the assault rifle, I was like, ah,
Yeah.
damn it. They're gonna nerf the shit out of this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Damn it. Please don't. It's the most iconic part of CE. Please just leave this the fuck alone. But no, we're going to mill out our shitty weapons. You don't want the shitty weapons? Not particularly. Like, is the Magnum overpowered in this game? Yes, but if someone wants to play the remake, we want to play the game overpowered shit and all.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because they're not releasing fucking multiplayer with it, so just give us the fucking OP pistol. Like, who does it harm to have an overpowered pistol if the game is single player only? I've also noticed a disturbing trend. Oh, fuck. The disturbing trend being that they have decided to apparently start fucking with how the game works. Like there, you remember that level we just played where you have to get off of the Warthog? And
yes.
Go up the thing?
Yeah.
Apparently 343 has removed that. So you can just drive the car up to the hunters now.
Huh.
Which worries me because if they're doing that, I don't know what else they're doing.
Whatever they can to make it a more shitty experience. Because they're going to improve it. They'll make it better than Bungie did. They're the new masters of Halo now. They know what they're doing.
But we're Halo Studios, not 343. It's the same fucking people.
Yep.
Shut up. We fired like 2 managers. Oh, thank you, benevolent overlord 343.
Scanning. Covenant forces in the vicinity have been eliminated. Let's move on to Halo's control center. This is it. Halo's control center.
Oh.
Really, what gave you that idea? Was it the giant fucking ring?
Yeah, Cortana does a lot of stating of the obvious here.
She seems to do that a lot.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely, like, even just the few hours we've played tonight here, it's like, holy shit, she does that a lot.
Holy fucking poppin'.
That
Chief
criminal
just popped
tried
into
out.
existence
Yeah.
the first time he showed on screen.
You all right?
Never been better. You can't imagine the wealth of information. The knowledge, so much, so fast.
Okay, Cortana, don't have a fucking orgasm on my
So,
stream, please.
What sort of weapon is it?
Yeah, she's just splooshing hard right now. Jesus Christ.
Halo. How do we
Oh my
use it
god, the
against
data! Bitch, wait till you find out about
Don't
Wikipedia.
cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring, it's Forerunner. Give me
Really?
access.
Holy
Yes,
shit, the ring is
built this
Forerunner.
place. What they
God
call
damn
a
it.
fortress
I hadn't figured that out with all the fucking Forerunner shit.
No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They must have known. There must have been signs.
Do we get to know the information too, Cortana?
The Covenant
Or just
found
you?
something buried in this ring. Something horrible. And now they're afraid.
Wow.
Something buried.
Thanks for being vague.
The captain. We've got to stop the captain.
Cortana, tell us what's going on.
Okay.
Cash, he's
Use your
the
words.
It's not really. We can't let him get inside.
The captain!
I don't understand.
There's no time.
Yeah, me neither,
Get
Chief.
out of here
If I
right
hadn't played this game
Stop
before...
it. Before
Well,
it's
thanks
too
for telling
late.
us where to look, Cortana.
There's no time. It's like, instead of saying there's no time, explain briefly in like a 2-sentence explanation.
Keys is about to unseal the flood. Oh, okay, I better go stop them.
Yeah.
Instead, it's like, go find Keys. Hurry.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell you what the situation is. There's no time. Like, just yell it to him as he's running then. Amplify your voice. You're an AI, you can do that, right? Like, come on now. Jesus Christ.
There we
Alright.
go. That should probably by the end of this. It's almost 1 a.m. Belgium time.
Oh yeah, no, I think that sounds good there. This feels like a good wrapping up point for myself too. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had fun too.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, no other streams for me this week here. I'll let you guys know on Discord and Twitter and all that. And yeah, if you still have any more terrible game recommendations, go for it. We've got a huge list right now, so it might end up being 2 polls. I don't know how many.
Play Death Stranding.
Well, I will probably end up doing that, but it needs to be a democratic process. Got to give people their shot. And then, we'll have more for next time. Because they'll have to play. I'll have to play another game after Death Stranding. Jesus Christ. Ugh. But yeah, that's it for me tonight, guys. So you have a good one. Tenchi, thanks again. And I will see you guys around.